Shalom, everybody. Shalom, shalom. Welcome to Frenemies. Today we are doing Jewish trivia because Trisha stepping to me, of all people, the king of the Jews, a.k.a. And you really think you can beat me at Jewish trivia?
Yes. Baruch atah Adonai.
Baruch.
Baruch atah Adonai.
You got to hit that.
I don't know if Baruch has the ch in it.
Yeah, I don't think it does either.
It does not have the
Baruch.
ch. No.
Baruch atah Adonai.
Oh, you know it.
Melecheinu. I'm dressed today, of course, as a Hasid.
Remember when I called you a Hasidic Jew before I met you on your podcast? I said they're Hasidic Jews.
Yeah, when I put this outfit on, you said to me, that's how I imagined you before I met you. And I was like, what?
The first video you did about me where you were hateful on my appearance or that I was photoshopping was my initial reaction was like, oh, this is a Hasidic Jew, like pissed at me.
But I was dressed normally.
But your internal was Hasidic.
You think I was conveying a conservative view on the world or something?
Yeah. Well, just in my experience, Hasidic Jews actually do spit on you in Fairfax.
Oh, for real?
For real.
Oh, well, don't go in Fairfax.
I used to live by
they
Hebrew
spit
school.
at you?
It only happened
I throw
twice.
hands with those motherfuckers.
It happened twice. And one time his daughter was taking a picture. There's a Jewish school right there by Erewhon. Because I used to live in the Palazzo and it was right there. So I used to go walk to get my nails done there. And one of the couple of the girls were getting pictures of me. Well, my shirt said Pornhub or something, which I had no idea. And the dad came and literally he grabbed her. He spit on me. What are you doing with this trash? Like that. That's all I know of Hasidic Jews.
Yeah, they're the worst. I mean, with peace and love, of course.
And
they're the worst.
Well, and women are not allowed to pray, but non-Orthodox Jewish women can pray and they can wear the tali.
Yeah. So a little bit of a story. When growing up, because my lib ass and reformed, my ass is so reformed. We had a female rabbi.
Love that.
Which I thought was normal. But when I went to Israel, apparently, me and Hila tried to get married in Israel. And all marriages run through the state. It's not like here where you can't go off and get elope. You know what I mean? It has to go through the state and it has to go through the rabbinate and all this bullshit. It's a very religious doctrine.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I have to prove to them that I'm Jewish to get married to Hila.
I thought that was your birthright. That's why you did a birthright trip because you're born Jewish.
But apparently they take the marriage thing more seriously.
Oh my God, how'd you have to prove it?
So I got a letter from my rabbi stating that I'm a bar mitzvah and that I'm Jewish and that my family lineage goes all the way back. And they're like, you think I'm fucking stupid? I can't accept this shit from your female rabbi. We don't acknowledge her. I was like, holy shit. I was like, wow, okay. So my dad had to go to some synagogue in Las Vegas where they lived at the time and bribe, which I love that this is somehow more official. He gave a donation to the synagogue so that they would write me a letter saying I was Jewish.
Oh my God, he was like the original Lori Loughlin, right?
Because I'm paying.
Get into the Jewish world.
My credentials are real. You know what I mean?
That's true.
They said that.
Were they that you had a female rabbi? Is that a real thing or was that just a forward thing?
I don't know. I mean, in America,
is it recognized?
It's super reformed. No, not by the rabbinate in Israel.
So it's not real. So your bar mitzvah maybe not
real.
No,
but my lineage as a Jew is real.
Right, because you did a DNA test, right? You're 100%
I'm
Jew.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so excited. I hope I win so I can say I beat a Jew. One against 100%.
Can you beat a Jew? Well, my genetic makeup doesn't necessarily indicate how well I'm going to do at trivia. You know
you should, though, if you grew up that way and you went to Hebrew school, bar mitzvah.
I agree. You would think that I would perform better than you, but I'll say, just based on what I know about you and our time together, is that I expect you to win for some reason.
I mean, I hope so. I've been
But there again, you literally didn't even know about the Holocaust existed a month ago. So.
Holocaust aside, I do know Jewish history very well. Because I was a poser most of my life.
How can you not know about the Holocaust and know about Jewish trivia?
Because every Jewish guy I've dated never brought that up. They brought up Rosh Hashanah, so I had to learn what that is, all these things. And now with my Israeli fiance, I have to learn about
Okay, well, we'll put you to the test today. That's for sure.
So I hope we have a lot of Israeli, Jewish, Hebrew, maybe not so much Holocaust. Although, shout out.
Holocaust. There better be a question about the Holocaust. That's very important if you want to come here and act like you're a Jew of my pedigree.
Anne Frank is on the cover of Time magazine this month. So really? Shout out to her.
Delayed. Why is she on the Time? Why is
I don't know. She didn't even die in the Holocaust. I looked that up. Did you know that? She kind of survived.
What do you mean she didn't? What? She died in a concentration camp.
No,
You're
that's
wrong.
false. No, I think that's false.
Oh
Look
my
that up. I'm
God,
pretty
stop.
sure her younger siblings died in the concentration camp, and she went on to like work and stuff like that.
Girl,
like,
you
after.
are so wrong.
I don't think so, because I looked it up and I was like, "What's her tragedy?" You
Go
know?
ahead, Dan.
Anne Frank died in 1945 in Bergen-Belsen concentration camp in Germany.
Oh, I already lost.
Yeah, you lost.
But I do love.
What are you coming out here with this bullshit Anne Frank trivia? Like, what are you even talking about?
I swear, I looked that up. I said it.
You
to
didn't
Mo-
look shit up.
I said it yesterday to Moses, and he didn't disagree with me. He's like, "Oh, that makes sense." So.
Well, I don't think Moses necessarily knows much either, to be frank, to be honest to
Oh
him.
my God, he is an Jew. Also, I kind of like the Virgin Mary in this. I kind of like it. I feel like a cosplay.
By the way, according to conservatives, it's a sacrilege for you to wear that. It is.
Non-Orthodox women can wear it. Virgin Mary was
That's insane.
Jewish, so technically that is not
Virgin Mary?
blasphemous. You know, if Mary.
No, she wasn't Jew. Wait. Oh, yeah, she was. You're right. My
And
bad.
also, did you know
This
if
thing
they
is crushing my head.
they paint the Virgin Mary as Caucasian, but she would actually be more like Middle Eastern looking.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do know that. Jesus was not a blonde. Yeah, in case you're wondering, Jesus was not a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Aryan master race. He's literally a Middle Eastern fucking Jew from like 2,000 years ago. That dude was like crusty-ass, like
I don't know if
peasant.
crusty.
He was a crusty-ass peasant, bro. You know what I mean? Like, go to Israel and you'll see what he looked like.
Who was friends with a whore? So for anyone who's like, Trisha, you do OnlyFans and love Jesus, like he was friends with Jesus, like whores and stuff.
Yeah, Jesus was a shady dude, is what we're trying to say.
No.
He was shooting dice and everything, bro.
I'm a Jew for Jesus, just FYI. Like I do believe in Jewish culture and Judaism, but I'm also a Jew for Jesus.
So Jews do not, just for the record, Jew for Jesus is like
a real
a huge sacrilege.
It's in
People do
Israel.
not-
There's Jews for Jesus.
Yeah, they're considered freaks.
Are they getting stoned? No. So I think it's okay.
In Israel? No. Because in Israel, we
Exactly.
don't stone people for their religious beliefs. People don't get stoned in Israel they don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of something that happens elsewhere.
I'm down.
Like Alabama. No, I'm kidding.
I see we have, are you eating these today? There's buns with our Hebrew wieners.
Okay, so here, before we begin the Jewish trivia, I was given this gift by Unnecessary Inventions on
What is it?
TikTok.
I don't know what that is.
This is the GLIZZY gripper. Now, you say you've never tried a hot dog, right?
Fact. If anyone can find me eating a hot dog, I'll give you $1,000 because I really don't think I've ever
Oh,
eaten
the
one.
search begins. Someone's already located it.
I don't think I have. I don't know.
let me show you, because eating a hot dog can be very compromising. For example, watch this.
Oh, that doesn't look that bad because the wiener wasn't facing the camera. You should have had the wiener facing the camera like this, so you're like,
But don't.
oh.
It's a lot of bread. Very bready dog.
So are you officially off keto? Okay. Love. It's better. Honestly, can I tell you, I lost 2 pounds this week and I've been like stuffing my face.
Why?
I got an elliptical machine and I do it every night for like 2 hours and I did it for 3 days and I lost 2 pounds. So 2 hours every day. And I watch podcasts while I do it. It's great. We have this whole new
You
like
watch
gym
my
club.
podcast or you watch Impulsive?
I did watch your podcast.
You did? You watched?
Yeah. I didn't watch Impulsive. It's kind of been going down lately, but I watched your podcast.
Oh, really? Prove it.
Yeah. Wait, what is happening here?
Okay, so because it's so...
I can prove it. I'll tell
because
you
it's so embarrassing to be eating a hot dog in public, the GLIZZY gripper makes it so that you can eat your hot dog in peace and serenity. Watch.
Wow. Also, wait a second. You said these are kosher,
Mm-hmm.
but Jewish people can't eat pork.
It's cow. It's beef. All beef.
So it's fake hot dog.
Who says it's fake? Why are you gatekeeping hot dogs?
Because we're in our Jewish gear today. Like, I feel like we should honor our traditions
Here,
and not eat
use
hot
the
dog.
GLIZZY.
I kind of want to look.
gripper.
Okay.
Well, take one without and let's see how compromising it is. Oh, yeah, that's compromising. That is a lot. You usually have to pay for that. Stop. How dare you?
That's so bad.
How dare you? These are...
I can't.
You can spit it out. Okay. If it's really that bad. Someone get her a bucket or something.
I'm okay.
Trisha, I've seen you eat some horrid shit, and you're going to spit
Oh
out
my
hot dogs?
God. Why does it taste like bologna?
Right, it does kind of taste like bologna.
Oh my God. I just hate the like smell of hot dogs. Like, even in those Korean fried cheese things I get, if there's a wiener in there, I like cannot eat it. Like I can smell it through the thing.
Well,
I think it's more the scent.
Try to bite it.
Oh my God.
Just so you can know
Let
what
me hide this.
Yeah, you can just get rid of that.
Get rid of it where?
Just on the plate, whatever.
Okay.
So now try that. Because the first time I was
Are
like,
we
wow,
being sponsored by Grizzly Gear today?
GLIZZY gripper.
This looks even worse. This looks like I'm trying to blow somebody in private.
Go ahead. Take a bite from the GLIZZY gripper. You see that? It's so secretive.
It looks
it's
like
so
I'm
safe.
sucking dick.
How dare you say that?
Is this your invention?
No, Unnecessary Inventions on TikTok made this and sent me the original GLIZZY gripper.
I like that we're a mukbang channel now. We're a mukbang podcast.
Well, I'm going to take one more bite because I love these dogs and I'm not going to get a chance to eat another one since Ela will not allow it.
You're skinnier. I think you look skinnier this week, actually. I do think.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how. This angle is. Well, good job for being kosher. Am I invited to Passover this year? Really?
My mom wanted to invite you for dinner.
Oh, no.
But we're all like, let me see if she really wants to do that.
Your mom?
No, my mom, I wanted to see if you guys really wanted to do that.
Yeah. She did text Moses that, but I didn't know if she was just being polite or like, you know, people are always like, let's do dinner. And then you're like, I don't know if you're actually
No,
being.
he really wants to, but we're like, it's fine. Whatever. Let's talk about it later. We have plenty to get to today.
Are we going to have you should have your mom on the podcast for Mother's Day.
I've had my parents on the podcast.
How did it
before.
do? Did it perform
Good.
well?
Yeah, people were interested.
Okay. Well, I have a star of David on today, too. Shout out to David.
Shout out to David.
David's family.
Who's David? Go ahead. Who's
The
David?
star.
Who's
of-
David? Jewish expert. Exactly.
David and Goliath, actually.
Wrong.
Yeah? Is it not David and Goliath?
That's right.
Thank you.
What? I thought it was King David.
No. Same guy.
Oh, it's the same guy?
Oh, my God.
Oh. Wow, that guy has quite a reputation.
He defeated a giant and...
Oh, I didn't know that. What a legend. He does deserve a star. I got to hit this GLIZZY.
You know who... Let's not confuse King David with David Dobrik, though. That is not the same.
Can you take these glizzies out of here? Because I will not stop eating.
Why do you say call them glizzies?
Yeah.
Is this a David Dobrik free episode this week?
No, we can talk
Oh.
about it. It's just the thing about David Dobrik, obviously, excuse me, let me just finish chewing.
The thing about David Dobrik is he sucks. You look great as a Hasid.
Yeah, I do kind of look good as a Hasid.
You know, H&M got in trouble for selling scarves that looked like this not that long ago. So maybe I will get in trouble, actually. I don't know.
By the way, you guys noticed the bleached curlies to commemorate my bleached hair? By the way, I just wanted to point out that my hair
You look
style,
crazy.
I have the exact same hair as this character from The Fifth Element. I just want to point it out before we move on. Thank you, thank you. You remember this guy from The Fifth Element?
Oh my God, you do look like
It's
him.
literally his hair.
Whoa.
And he was a sex icon in that movie, so
Wait, really?
yeah, look
I've
at all the
actually
people.
never seen The Fifth Element. I just know cosplay.
Oh my
like,
God,
I know
you better
Ela's
watch that.
character. You guys should dress up as them.
You kind of are already.
No, but like with the full outfits and everything. Which one is that? Is that the one with orange hair or someone else?
Well, you should just watch the movie.
I'm down. I'll do it.
Okay.
We could all be that.
So, obviously, first of all, I want to congratulate you on your Vulture feature. That was pretty cool.
I'm in the print copy this week. We were trying to get a copy before we came, but we couldn't find New York Magazine. But I'm in the print copy this week of New York Magazine. So if someone let me know where to find it.
Apparently, it's just so popular, everyone bought it out already.
No, I don't think it. They didn't even have it at our location. But I was so excited because, like, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, Def Noodles, D'Angelo Wallace, they were getting the feature. I was like, okay, everyone's getting featured on it. But they're like, yours is going to be in the print. And I was like,
But
oh
you
my
got
God.
a big ass feature. They did like photo shoots.
Yeah,
and
they like
everything.
came to my house and stuff. I don't know.
You got naked for them. Was that odd?
Moses was there the whole time. No, for me it's not. It's just funny because Moses was there, so it was kind of like awkward a little bit.
Was it awkward or what is?
You did. You were because you said the neighbors. You said the.
No, at some point they put her like in front of the street with the neighbors.
Oh.
So then Moses was like,
Yeah. That's fair.
"No, I'm always naked, like in
It's a
front of
respectable
everybody."
community, Trisha. Come on. You know what I mean?
No, but like for music videos or photos, I just like to be. I'd rather be naked in front of people, and like it's weird when people think it's weird. Like I don't.
You
know.
would rather be naked than clothed.
all the time because I do think I look a little better naked because my belly shows through clothes more. So.
So anyway, there was something
Thank you.
that in that article that I found interesting.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, you've written 7 self-help books.
Is it self help?
Or I mean,
just
sorry. It says you've written 11 self-help books.
Not self help, but books.
So this is not an accurate article.
Are you sure it said self-help?
I swear to God, this is a direct copy and paste.
It did say self-help?
I was like, girl,
I wrote one self-help
you should be
book.
reading
Oh,
self-help
really?
books, not writing them.
Well, they got that wrong because they fact-checked with me, and I went through and I said, well, they said originally it was like 13 books, but I actually wrote 11 books. Only one of them is self-help. It's called Curvy and Loving It. I wrote it in
That's good.
2009.
Yeah, you have authority on that.
Thank you. Yeah, just like body positivity. So that was like self-help, like how to
Wait,
love
how
yourself.
have you written 11 books? Are you making money from these books? Where are these
Yeah,
books?
I get like a couple hundred a month. And I wrote them in like 2009 or something. I wrote them before any YouTuber wrote books. I was like the OG publishing on shout out Amazon, self-publishing. Like I was like publishing so many books. I have like 3 life stories. I have History of My Insanity,
Are they all the
Stripper
same?
Diaries.
You have 3 different life stories? Are they all?
Yeah, and I was only 24 when I wrote them.
Oh my goodness.
And then I have a horror movie book. It's called Trisha's 31 Nights of Fright. I have an erotic fiction called Tease.
Oh my God.
I have a lot. I don't know. I just like writing. I have a poetry book. I have a lot of books out.
You're a prolific author. I didn't know that.
I did not proofread any of it, so I think I have a lot of.
Well, shout out to
grammatical
Vulture
areas.
for saying you've written 11 self-help books.
Well, not self-help but books. I didn't know they put that there. That's kind of crazy.
Have you read your own article? Be honest.
No.
Yeah.
Because it kind of seemed mean at first. I was like, wait, is she kind of being like shady towards me?
I read the whole thing. It was nice.
But it was like a little shade. Like she's kind of.
Well, yeah,
cuckoo.
because the tone was like she should be canceled, but she's uncancelable,
Yeah, but I
but
don't
she's
know.
irresistible. I mean, I feel like it was fair.
But they also had like 2 Trump mentions, and I'm not sure why that was synonymous with me. Like, why were
It
they
wasn't
throwing
about
that in there?
It was more like back in the day, you supported Mitt Romney because he was whatever. It doesn't matter. You should read.
I just don't like the political aspect of it. I'm like, I didn't read it. I just skimmed it. But, I was cool. I like all attentions. I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, thank you, everybody, for liking me this year. This past 6 months has been pretty solid. Trisha's queen. It's going to change eventually.
You've been good.
I'm going to fuck up, but.
Yeah, of course. Me too. I feel like people like me now too, which is odd because the past like 3 years have been nothing but people bitterly fucking hating me.
Wait, really?
I feel like that.
I feel like people really like you, but yeah.
Maybe I just get too focused on the controversies, but there's just been a lot of them, and it's just been so fucking exhausting with like everybody's just angry at me all the time. Because I just talk, I come on these podcasts and I talk and I talk and I talk, and then I say this, and then they don't like that, so then they clip just that, and then they get mad at me, and then I just, but I'm evolving. I feel like I'm getting better. I am evolving.
Well, we have to. We're like
I haven't
50.
gotten in trouble in a long time, right, Dan?
Not like big trouble in a while. Yeah.
So that's pretty good. I feel like I'm evolving.
I mean, we're also just old. Like, it's embarrassing if we're like, doing problematic behavior at 50,
Well, I'm 35, first of all.
Might as well be 50. Me too.
I don't think mine
I'm
is well
old.
be
I'm
50.
almost dead.
Well, that might be true, but
I die tomorrow. We always talk about that. Sorry, let's skip that. I'll be in a
okay. So
at least.
obviously we have a ton of updates. The thing is about David Dobrik, first of all, is just that we've both talked about it individually.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily want to come out here and rehash, but overall, like, what did you think about the Scotty?
Oh my God!
response
Yeah,
video?
we didn't talk about it on this podcast.
No, we haven't talked about it together.
Even this morning, literally this morning, I said I'm still so perplexed by this video. Like, why did he literally the dumbest person and I don't know if he's just dumb. So I don't know what it is. Like, it was so stupid. But like, bottom line, when I was thinking about it, I was thinking like, this is like, I think you might have said it or one of the other podcasts I was watching is like, if this is the mentality they're all thinking, right? Everyone stood behind this video. I know David. He like has to approve videos. Like he has to make sure everyone's on board with it. So they approve this. So everyone thinks they're like not in the wrong. Like that's what's so crazy. Like David clearly is not sorry because everyone's like, why don't you just apologize? Because he's not sorry, which is insane. 2, they're like, they think they're in the right, which is even scarier.
Yeah.
Like that's so crazy.
Well, right. And also it's evident by the fact that David cut out a piece of his text saying, oh, look, Seth asked for a third time and sent him a voice memo. You can hear him talking. So the fact that David sent him that clip is basically proof that not only is this what David thinks, but probably what they all think.
That's crazy.
And so
like
when
I thought he was trying to brush under the rug because he knows he like fucked up, but no, like he's like they like doubled down with it and was like, we're totally fine. It's like you're not even making those vlogs anymore. Why don't you just say like I'm a stupid kid, whatever?
Yeah,
he,
I don't know why he
doesn't
can't
think that.
apologize.
No, because he's not sorry. I literally don't think he thinks he has anything to say sorry for. I think he literally thinks he's totally cool. Everything's in the right. And then threaten a lawsuit. What are they going to sue Seth for? You're the one who did this to him. What are you suing Seth for?
Yeah, he threatened to sue me and Seth, by the way, which
What for defamation?
well, Scotty clearly doesn't know what he's talking about because he's like, you're the reason for this whole thing snowballing. And I was like, bitch, how about the fact that David didn't fucking address this for like 2 years. How about that?
Be bigger. It should be
Yeah.
a snowball. A snowball is like a rumor. This should be like, this literally should be news because it is going to be news. I've talked to we won't say, but like I've talked to so many people that like have come forward and like they had me like validate some people's like experiences or whatever like that, or like verify it. And like so many people are coming forward. Like it's not just like 1, 2, 3 people that are, and when he called Seth bitter because his career didn't pop
That
off,
was
I wanted
so
to
corny.
literally punch him in the face because I was like, first of all, Scotty, neither did your career. Nobody literally knows who you are anymore. No one even knew who you were in the vlogs. And he's trying so hard. And then when he's like, sorry that you're just like bitter about this. What?
Yeah, it was and the thing about Scotty, again, I'm not super familiar with the
I wish
dynamic.
Scotty would say my name. I wish he would say my name in that because there's so much shit. I was like, oh, I just wish he would say
He
something
said
about
my name.
experience.
He said my name, and we went to war. If you check his wiki feed score, Dan, why don't you pull that up?
Oh my God,
He's at a
really?
fucking 1, dude. He's at a 1. He got so demolished by the foot soldiers. He's basically underground. He's 6 feet deep at this point.
I think you're a cult leader with this foot thing that you got going on.
Yeah,
Okay, so you have no problems with cults then. Now you don't have a problem with cults.
not mine. I don't. My cult.
I'm not in that cult.
You're a foot soldier. Stop.
No, I'm not.
Check your
I
foot
think
rating and then
so.
talk to me about Colts. Probably really high.
I don't like the foot thing that you talking about.
He has one, dude. He started this whole apology tour defense tour at 4.8 on WikiFeed. Are you pulling it up, Dan?
Oh, well, I was just going to edit it in.
Oh, okay. And so he started at 4.8. He's now down to 1. Trisha, do you understand the power that I yield as the foot general?
I hate this foot thing. I can't even like
Bro, it's so funny.
entertain you with this.
Stop.
Save
It's
this for
WikiFeed.
H3. Save
It's
this for your
WikiFeed.
H3 podcast. Even when you
I'm
talk about
sorry.
it on H3, I fast forward it.
Okay, girl. Well, good thing I don't make my podcast for an audience of just you.
But now we're here together, so maybe we should go past foot thing because it triggers me.
Why?
It just does. I can't explain.
Okay.
Okay.
He has a 1, though. It's pretty funny. It's pretty epic.
You
Okay,
look like
moving on.
Goldilocks and the 3 bears had a baby.
So anyway, yeah, I mean, the thing about, say that again? I think I missed something.
Nothing.
Say it
In
again.
a good way. In a good way.
Wait, I didn't hear you.
Like if Goldilocks and the 3 bears had a baby, that's what you look like.
Oh, like bestiality, the product of bestiality?
It's okay in like fables
Bestiality is never okay, Trisha. How dare you?
and fairy tales. You just like look
Unless
like a
she's
little
Shane, apparently, because you overlooked the fact that he jizzed on his cat for like 3 years.
Oh, did you see? Did you see Ryland's cousin confirmed that on TikTok?
What? No. What?
Yeah.
Wait, he has a betrayer in his own family?
Yeah, and she goes, everything Trisha said is right. Like,
Wait, why are people in his own family betraying him?
and
That's a
his
Gozard, bro.
cousin looks just like Ryland. It looks just like she looks just like Ryland.
Yo, pull that up. I want to watch
Do you want me to
that.
send it to you?
Yeah. Okay, so this is apparently Ryland's cousin. Now, we obviously have absolutely no confirmation of that, other than the fact that she looks like him.
Right. I guess what you're saying is like maybe it's not, but like,
Yeah.
No, but
we have
here's
to acknowledge that there's
okay.
unless I see like a photo of them together, you know what I mean?
okay, we could probably investigate, research it. But
Well, yeah, click around her account, Ian. Maybe she has like
Scotty's gonna come
evidence.
for us for not doing our research.
Scotty, he's gonna sue me for defaming his friend Shane. He definitely jizzed on a cat with peace and love.
According to this cousin.
Why would okay, let's watch this first. Why would his
I'm
cousin
probably
know
gonna
that?
get a bunch of hate for this, but pretty much every single thing that Trisha Paytas has said about both of them, Ryland and Shane, was 100% accurate. Like, she was not lying to you. He fucked his cat.
Okay,
public-
how would this girl know? How would Ryland's cousin know Shane fucked his cat?
I know my cousin fucked his sister.
Your cousin fucked his sister?
Yeah. And had a baby.
But that's so okay.
And it looked like the
interesting.
baby from Deliverance.
Who?
Do you remember?
No, I remember. I just wrapped my head around what you just said.
It looked just like him.
Wow.
And that's how I knew what
but
infrared was.
that's
I
your
was like, wow.
That's your cousin. So she's not even cousins with Shane. That's what I'm saying. Shane fucked his cat when he was a kid. How would his cousin know about Shane fucking his cat?
Maybe it's something they've said. Like
Yeah,
this,
maybe.
it's out there. Like, you know what I mean? When something's out there, you're like, oh shit, how do we cover
I gotta
this?
say, this is not the most credible.
No, she's actually, she has other ones about Ryland, like in
Well,
there.
if there's more, send them along.
Like if there's a picture with him,
But let's focus our hatred. Shane is already
I
buried.
don't hate them. Just don't fuck your cat. Like it's not
Right.
a fable.
Right.
Right? Goldilocks and 3 Bear, okay.
Well, that didn't happen in the fable, just to be clear. Goldilocks did never fuck the bears, just to clarify that.
She slept in their beds, all 3 of them.
They weren't there, bro. When they came back, they ate her ass.
They didn't eat her ass.
Didn't they eat her?
Maybe
Or
they
she ran
fucked
away?
Her ass.
I think they fucking demolished her. I think in the original like Grimm brothers, they ate the shit out of her. They're like, fuck the porridge. We got dinner now.
Look at you flexing your English major, saying Grimm Brothers.
Okay.
That was
We'll
so
see who's-
impressive. Because like you sucked at English trivia, and now you're like, okay, Grimm Brothers.
Okay, chill, daddy.
I don't think it was the
Yeah, they.
Well, did they eat her or what?
What about?
I'm looking at the plot
The plot synopsis of Goldie Bears. They're like, the bitch thought the porridge was fucking lukewarm and she didn't like the bitch, and that's the whole story.
You know the Coen brothers are Jewish.
Yeah, Cohen, duh.
What does that mean in
It's like
Hebrew?
a Jewish ass name.
Yeah, do you know what it means?
Cohen? I don't
Yeah.
think it's a Hebrew word.
It-
Okay.
It's probably on trivia, so let's not.
Okay,
say
what
it.
does Cohen mean?
No, if it's on trivia,
not on
no,
trivia.
He knew. He did. Wait, are you Jewish, Dan? Wait, which half? Your mom or dad?
My dad. Which means-
Fake.
Right.
The mom's got to be
Girl, you
Jewish.
don't even have shit in you.
You're
I'm
way more fake
converting.
Jew than me.
Yeah, stop. Who are you? We've got like a Jewish supremacist over here.
My whole dad's side of the family is Jewish, so yes, I'm not Jewish.
The
but-
mom's got to be Jewish too.
He said he's not Jewish. You're screaming. Well, you're like one day of Hebrews trending away from spitting at girls on the street on Fairfax.
If it wasn't COVID, honestly, like I feel like it would be okay.
To spit on people.
Maybe like James Charles because he's a predator. And why is James Charles just back posting like normal? They're
I
just
know.
so
Okay.
Why
So
are
anyway,
there no repercussions for anyone? But Chris D'Elia is literally getting like going to jail again. Like he's fucking crazy.
yeah, that's the point I keep making about. There's a fucking ad. How do I?
All born with 2.5
Hold
billion.
on.
Chris D'Elia should not have come back. Just like Scotty Sire should have made the video, Chris D'Elia should not have
Okay, so here's the video.
entered back.
I am totally sick of
So
seeing my friends'
Scotty
names get
apparently is
dragged.
like
through-
the good reputation one.
Big Nick said he liked. I said I liked him. I'm like Scott
Yeah.
is like the one that has no problems. He's non-confrontational.
Exactly. And so I'm pretty sure. Again, I'm just making guesses here. I obviously don't know anything, but it seems to me like this was a calculated move by the Vlog Squad to try to deflect these accusations. So they sent Scotty out. Hila made a good point. She's like, that's like you sending me out to apologize every time you get in trouble because people like you more, like me more than you. I was like,
But that makes even more sense because
but
you're
they
like have a
fucked.
relationship together. Like he's not in a relationship with Jason. He's never there when Seth was. They never filmed together. He never
Yeah.
left the apartment. Like I'm so confused why he spoke on this. Like I'm so perplexed.
well, anyway,
it's
the whole,
literally-
if you haven't seen the video, it's called High on Scotty's channel. And it's just
Oh,
it's like
and-
victim shaming 101. When I first watched this, like, I'll be honest, I was upset. I was like, kind of charged up because I was like, these fucking guys have the balls after everything Seth's been through to come out here and threaten him and try to humiliate him and assassinate his character and all this bullshit and pile it on him. It's like, this is literal victim shaming 101. And the fact that like in this day and age, people can come out here and still do, like, you could have just said you're fucking sorry and people would have gained respect for you and just let you be on your fucking way. But the fact that you come out here with this whole spiel about how we're good people, we know who we are, he's a piece of shit, he did this and he did that, and also ignoring all the fucking points that we actually made, like the fact that the first one wasn't consented to, that there's a clip of David and Jason talking on Views saying that it was admitting that it was racially motivated and that he knew he was going to ruin he was going to get shit for 3 to 5 years, and that they knew he was from Inglewood and that homosexuality isn't accepted there, which made it so, Compton, and that homosexuality isn't accepted there, which made it better in David's eyes.
Yeah, he totally glossed over all that. He tried to say like, you're ruining people's lives, Seth. You're gonna get in trouble for this. Like, and also I know you already made this point too, but literally we keep saying the cult thing, but like this was like actually so scary when he's like, we know who we are. It's like, Seth,
Yeah.
you have nothing to do with this. No one's accusing you of anything but being a nice guy. And now we're like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, are you brainwashed? Are you stupid? Are you like in debt? Like, I
They're
don't know what
brainwashed.
it is.
I think it's just a mega echo chamber where they're all in like this group chat together. They all spend time
Oh, for
together,
sure.
and it's like this is the correct response from David.
It was so scary though that they I really do think now when I got insight on what they think, they probably think everyone is bitter. I talked to someone who like left the group after me or whatever, and she was saying the stuff that they said about me after I left and stuff. Like crazy. Like saying that I threatened to kill some of them. Like they're like, I think they're like delusional or something. Like they're fucking nuts.
If there's all these people leaving who are apparently just bitter losers, don't you think that's at a certain point, right? After more than once that happening, doesn't that speak more to your organization than the people leaving? You know, it's like when a teacher is teaching all these students and they're all fucking failing the class. It's like, doesn't that speak more of you as the teacher than the students who are all failing? Apparently,
everything about that video, like I honestly like there was like literally no words because I watched it like while I was driving home and like literally there was like no words. Like I made my video while my mom's like sitting next to me in the car because I was just so.
I saw you made it when you were driving. I was like, oh, she couldn't wait, man. Charge up.
I was like, no, it was like making me like so. I don't think I've ever been so angry from a video because he was like saying like when he said the stuff like David's amazing and Jason's great. I'm like,
he doesn't have a bad bone in his body.
What
It's like, yeah, I'm glad he's nice to you, dude.
Oh my God. And then just trying to like, and like, oh, he would just bring up stuff. Oh my, anyways, it was just, I'm still so beside myself.
I'm down to watch it again, but I think people will be angry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point.
But it's so good. Just go. It's called High, which apparently is fucking annoying too. Like High, like that's what the title of your video. High. Like I'm sorry, bitch. I thought it was more serious than just High, motherfucker.
And then he's so smug in the video and just like everything. And I'm like, but you know, as the kids would say in the TikTok, like, oh, he thought he did something. You know, on TikToks where people think they're gonna get like, oh, everyone's gonna be behind me on this, and everyone's just like, no.
Well, at first everyone was like, yeah, because the David fans don't understand. Like the narrative they put forward omits all the fucking evidence. And so all the people, all the David fans who are still defending him haven't seen this clip of Jason and David talking about how it was racially motivated and that they knew it would ruin his life for 3 to 5 years. Like it omits all this shit. And so they still think of Seth as like a clout chaser who just didn't get all the clout he wanted and so left bitterly and now is trying to destroy them.
If anything, I feel like Seth is scared because he was supposed to come on the podcast on Friday, your guys' podcast, and he's like, no thanks, because he just didn't want more drama or whatever.
Yeah, because when someone like that goes officially and says, I hope, and Scotty says of David, who obviously he's talking with, in cahoots with in this video, he says, you should face repercussions, and I hope you do. Legal repercussions. I was like, okay, Scotty.
That's so. And you know what? If it's the truth, no one can sue you if you say you're the truth. If you say what happened,
that's just so. Like the guy obviously doesn't understand defamation lawsuits at all because clearly it's on video happening. How are you gonna fucking sue a guy for giving his fucking opinion on something that happened to him?
I love.
And he goes, Ethan didn't do his research. I'm like, you fucking idiot. I'm talking to the first-hand person's account. What more research can I fucking do? It's literally from the horse's mouth, as they say. The
bitter comment really just because I've been watching that Woody Allen thing, and that's what he said about Mia
he
Farrow.
Is such a freak.
He's like, oh, she's bitter because I fell in love with it. I know. It's Woody Allen or Scott.
Woody Allen is such a monster.
It sucks. It sucks. I was like, I used to have it in my bio. Like I was Woody Allen. Like I love Woody Allen.
He is a monster.
Even the phone calls that he taped, he sounds so crazy and psychotic on. I was like,
those documentaries are so depressing, so messed up, and just evidence once again of what people can get away with without facing repercussions. This guy went on to keep making videos, to keep collaborating with huge celebrities and huge people in the industry after I honestly can't even say it. He did the most unspeakable acts on his kids and on his family.
Yeah.
On fucking
5-year-old daughter and like obviously like another daughter. And like that same daughter, he tried to get custody of. And I was like, what the hell? Anyways, my whole point of that is he did the same thing he said to the press, like, oh, Mia Farrow's bitter because
people buy that shit. Yeah.
And so when Scott said that, I'm like, that is like the thing. And like, I
victim shaming 101. 101. He hit every fucking victim shaming fallacy there is.
I can't wait for the day. Like, honestly, I'm like, I'm actually can't wait for the day that a Vlog Squad member says my name. Because it's like a spoken rule. Like, you can't say Trisha. They cut it out. One time he was on live and someone Joe said my name. And that was the only live he never re-uploaded because it said my name. So like people are like not allowed to speak my name. So I like wait for the day that someone says my name. Because like honestly, I will go all the way off, including Scott.
Haven't you already gone all the way off?
Scott, how about you doing drugs and having sex while Jason's kids are in your house? They all live together. And
here we go. We're going
drugs
off.
And have Zane, Todd, you guys bring girls home while Jason's kids are right next to you, bedroom next to each other. Jason's down here, and Todd and Jason's son and daughter are right here, and Jason's Todd's banging girls, doing coke, like all this shit. How about that? Address that shit. Like that's gross. That's gross. And
Jason was living with his kids with those two bozos.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Then multiple houses, 2 houses. They moved to another house, and Jason moved with them and
with his kids.
Yeah, and they stayed the night all the time. The first house, Jason and his kids shared a room. It's on.
It's like having your kids stay in a frat house.
Oh, it was disgusting. Like I could hear Todd like banging people upstairs, and their rooms were right next to each other. And I was like, "What? Like, wow, you guys are disgusting and freaks." And
well,
Jason,
to be honest,
to
be honest, these are kids, and that's really falls on Jason for being an absolute fucking piece of shit.
Scott is 30 now, though. That video, Scott, is like not it. Like you are 30 years old. You thought like that was crazy. The amount of like,
yeah, no, it was.
It's
well.
So
I'm happy to
insane.
say D'Angelo Wallace left a message. Who's fucking.
Yeah, we're team D'Angelo.
Okay,
all the way.
I flipped you. Because you hated D'Angelo. You wouldn't even call in because he was on the show.
Right. That's true.
I didn't know anything about him. And once I watched his Shane, I'm a D'Angelo stan. I
He's
watch all
just
his videos.
really good, like, at researching things.
Yeah, really good.
You should hire him.
I think he's... Okay. Done. But he left a comment. He said, Scotty, are you trying... Did David ask you to do this, or are you just losing subs for fun? I was like, you go off, D'Angelo.
Yeah, why is he so smart?
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Honestly, like, and then PewDiePie said something, which like PewDiePie doesn't really say anything about anything, and the fact that he's a bro, right? Like I feel like bros, like Logan Paul defends David and stuff, and like bros are bros.
PewDiePie's a smart guy. PewDiePie's an insightful guy. He, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, he did a video about me with no makeup right after you did, which was like a little insulting, but okay, whatever.
Well, we're still friends. You know, sometimes you miss the mark, and sometimes I didn't know that was your brand. Like, you know, you are. Oh, anyway, whatever. We've talked about this a million times, but forgive PewDiePie for that.
I'll forgive PewDiePie, but not the other person that we didn't talk about last episode, which I almost spilled beans on, but I won't.
Oh.
I won't.
We're
Maybe
bringing
eventually.
that up again?
No.
That part, he's been through enough.
Why did that get so much drama? It was like all over.
Well,
TikTok.
because I don't know if you saw, but in the previous episode without you on After Dark, I was talking about it a lot with the crew. And so I think people got charged up trying to guess who it was.
And
then we talked about it. And so everybody was just like, who is this person?
Did you hear from that person?
No.
Would you tell me? You think I just have a lot?
No, I would tell you.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, I didn't hear from him. He told me last time we spoke, have a nice life. So.
Well, that's nice of him at least.
Have a nice life. I was like,
tovu bara.
He could have said, he could have said, have a bad life.
Right.
So
true.
He wished me a good life. I wish him a good life too.
I do too. And for the record, I really didn't fat shame him. I said he has angles. That was the whole. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Everybody knows who it is.
Okay, but people were saying I fat shamed him. I literally said.
I watched the clip back. We didn't. You were kind of a dick to him.
For
but
sure,
I wasn't. I feel like I was defending him.
Did you see on the podcast he called us the 2 worst humans ever?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I was like, bro, and that was before he confronted me. So I was like, wow, you really didn't think highly of me for a long time, Mr.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want.
He's not Jewish.
I will say people went and were harassing him, which is fucked up.
He's Catholic. Don't harass anyone.
Like that. He's a good guy. We just please. He's one of the good ones. I mean,
I don't know.
If you
we can't call him a good person the way he texted you. I don't want to call him a good person.
Well, if you compare it
you don't
to
need to harass him. You don't
listen.
need to go
If you put it in the realm of like he's upset and that's fine. He's going through stuff. If you put it in the realm of like James Charles, who's out there predatoring on 16-year-old kids, like he's a great guy. He's not doing anything.
Is that the standard we have though? Is like, well, he's not a predator.
Listen, we had a bout. It's not like he's a like Trisha. How many people have you beat with?
He called me the worst human. Bye.
Okay, fine, whatever. Well,
at least I don't do angles anymore. Look at me. I look like a fat bitch on this show every week.
You're my favorite fat bitch, though.
Thank you. I feel like we can call each other fat. I guess you can't call him fat. I guess you can't call people you don't know fat, maybe. That's the rule of thumb.
Well, he's obviously really insecure about his weight.
I get it.
And so you hit him in a soft spot. But I felt like I was literally. But like I
love a soft belly. That's not an insult. I love a belly.
Well, anyway, I felt like I was defending him. So when I watched that clip back, I was like, "That's not really fat shaming." But okay, we're obviously everyone knows who we're talking about at this point. But whatever, who cares? Leave him alone. Best wishes to him and his family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, did we mention he has a family? We don't get more clues.
Bruh, it's like the cat's out of the bag.
Okay.
So anyway, you know, the only place David is getting feedback because he's filtering it everywhere else, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. The only place he's actually getting feedback is on the App Store reviews for his new for his new app, Dispo. Wait, what is this?
On the App Store or?
Yeah. Why is this just the ad? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see this ad we made?
I saw.
You saw it? Here, I'm going to play it for everyone who didn't see it. Yeah, David put out this ad for Dispo, and I was kind of shocked by, because he's looking at old photos in like a shoebox, you know?
Such a weird.
And crying. But the photos he chose kind of struck me as odd. What do you guys think? Seth getting kissed by Jason? I was like, wow, that's the stuff you want to remember? You know?
Well, maybe he's showing remorse finally. He's
Seth with a gorilla? What? And Jason in like blackface or Native American face? I mean, what the hell? Is this really something to cherish the memory of, David? You know? I mean, this just seems inappropriate. You crying, him bowling Big Nick? I mean, that's just inappropriate.
I made the cuts of the last moments of his life. He's like, oh, let me just say sorry about this.
Yeah.
You.
I was like, wow.
I'll take that apology.
That was shocking to me.
It would just be okay.
Okay, so
anyways, that was good. I felt like we were on a late night talk show. Like I feel like I was Conan. Like, hey, take a look at this. You know, Conan always had a horrible sketches like that.
Oh, because I just did a sketch.
Was that a sketch? I guess, right?
Yeah, it's a little sketch. I felt that was way better though. The late night ones suck. I felt like that was a good one.
Do you remember he used to have that bear? And I was like, or that the bear, the masturbating bear, and the dog, the talking. I'm like, why?
It's like something of your fantasy, if it's based on your conversation today with bestiality.
Oh my god, I am not Shane.
Okay.
Did we verify that was Ryland's cousin? No? Yes?
Posted about it being related, but I couldn't find any pictures of it.
Oh, so what I was saying is that the only place that feedback is getting through is the reviews on his app. Funny and ironically enough, because he can't filter the app reviews.
So is this app out? I'm so confused. It's out. It's not out. Like,
Out, but it's invite only currently.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll get that invite?
Apparently, there's a lot of people reselling them on like Twitter and stuff. So
really,
if we really wanted to, we could. Maybe
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't want to support, but at the same time, like, why is it valued at $200 million if it's not even out? How's that a value?
That's what I'm joking about, because this whole tech bubble is just so ridiculous.
But also, like, all his friends, I guess, like, invested in it, right?
Did you think that was a good point about how Scotty's an investor?
Of course.
It's like, bro, you have a slight conflict of interest, okay, when you're literally an investor in his app.
Scott
and you have a literal vested interest in maintaining his good public image.
Right. And Scott's only success has ever come from David. So he probably had like one last $100,000 and he put it all into his app hoping David was going to save him again. And he's probably like, fuck, we're fucked, you know? And you know what? I'm just glad that people are talking about it, to be honest. Like, and it doesn't have to be about me, but so many people have like come forward and stuff like that. And I'm just like glad people are talking about it, because sometimes like when it comes to trauma and stuff like that, just talking about it and getting your voice heard like helps a lot too. Like just like having it out there, whether there's like justice to be served. And by the way, for anyone who says Scott was like, why don't you like take it to court? Why? It's like so expensive to sue people. Like it's not like, what are they thinking? Like it's so much work. And like,
no, they weren't saying sue him. They were saying go to the police. I was like, okay, idiot. A young black man who's already humiliated from a sexual assault that basically most people already don't go to the police because it's just such a complicated thing to deal with emotionally, and also it takes time to process. So he goes, "Oh, Seth should have just gone to the police." It's like, shut the fuck up.
I feel like too in the time, like you said this to me over the weekend, something about when David filmed me like naked and I didn't know or whatever, and I didn't want it in the vlog. And I was just thinking about it because I was like, oh no, that's like not a big deal. But then you like start thinking about it, you're like, oh yeah, like that actually is like a violation, but you don't think about it. Well,
they think they go, oh, Trisha's a sex worker, she doesn't care. But it's like,
I wasn't at the time.
Oh, you weren't even at the time.
No, I wasn't doing OnlyFans or anything.
So he filmed you naked, put it in his video. They accusing Seth of the same thing, by the way, as a way of assassinating his character. And like, he's done it to you. David has done it to you.
And Seth
they
didn't
don't care.
Not to excuse it, but Seth didn't film it or whatever. David filmed this and uploaded it, and I asked him not to. The reason I asked him not to was not because of my body. I was ashamed because Jason's wife or ex-wife would not let us move in because she knew I put out nude photos before. So I said, don't put that on because that's just going to make a worse case for us to like move in together. And he put it up anyway. So that's why I was so upset. I was like, because I stopped doing anything naked when I stayed Jason because of his kids, and his wife was like, you know, all this stuff like that. So that's why I was pissed, and he still did it. And it was just like, it was fucked up. And anyways, but they didn't have that energy when that happened. And it sucks. Like, let me address it too, because like I haven't like addressed it yet. Like it totally sucks. Like it does suck. Like that, again, a different conversation, but it does suck. At the same time, where was that energy for her when it happened during the Black Lives Matter movement last year? Because the whole point of that video was to say that she said the N-word in it. That's why Seth, in my understanding, reposted it. He did not know the
I know the whole story. Okay, I followed it and everything. I can give the context.
And it sucks. But hey, and why is this energy coming up now to defend David and not this energy to defend Aaron when it happened a year ago? Like it was to weaponize. It was to just make Seth look bad, which it sucks and it's awful. And
one of the main claims against Seth that the Vlog Squad has perpetuated is that Seth has shared what they call revenge P word. Okay. Now what actually happened here? There's this girl Erin who used to be a member of the Vlog Squad. Her ex-boyfriend. First of all, this horrible thing happened to her.
Yeah.
I'm not here to defend Seth. I just want to explain to you what happened because I feel like the truth is just really not coming up to the charge that they're trying to make to assassinate Seth's character. So her ex-boyfriend blackmails her and says, if you don't pay me, I'm going to release this clip of you naked saying the N-word. And she said, no, I'm not going to pay you. So he put out this clip of her naked saying the N-word. And as you can imagine, that's really traumatic. She said the clip was from 10 years ago. That's not who she is today. But, you know, I certainly can empathize with that as someone who said things that long ago, you know, is embarrassing. So, Seth was making a video at the time about accountability for the Vlog Squad because he called what they're doing performative activism. Because he's like, dude, you guys are out there being all Black Lives Matter to look good for your image. But meanwhile, when I was part of the Vlog Squad, I witnessed this firsthand, a lot of racist stuff happening. And so he included the clip of Erin, which, by the way, he blurred so much so that when I watched it, I didn't even realize she was naked. It was black barred out from her neck down all the way.
Right.
I couldn't even tell that she was naked.
Okay. There was a lot of, we should get this right since you're trying, because there was, when we talked about this last week, I was getting a bunch of messages. He originally posted it with just her blurred.
Okay.
People got mad at him for doing that. He took that version down. That video is now private and reposted it with the image completely cropped so that it's only her head to take away all context of her even being naked.
Okay.
So it was the fact that he posted it once blurred. He never posted it unblurred. That never happened. Not to say that that's
well. People were saying people were saying he posted it unblurred, which would be a horrible thing to do.
That's not true.
So anyway, he, like Dan said, so he put it in his video about accountability. It appeared for like 3 seconds. It was a very brief part of his video, and listen, I don't think he should have included that clip because it was really traumatic to her and it was a private clip and stuff. But them trying to charge him for posting revenge P, which is honestly a really horrible thing to do. And Seth even says, oh, that's illegal, blah, blah, blah. You should be in jail, blah, blah, blah. You know, in my opinion, that's not exactly what happened, even though Seth was in the wrong in that situation. But you see people saying all the time to discredit Seth that he posted revenge P. And I just find that charge to be like, just a ludicrous character assassination by the entire Vlog Squad.
Yeah. And I feel like, unlike the Vlog Squad, like, I mean, at least, like, I mean, we can acknowledge it. You know what I mean? Like, because I kept seeing that too, and I was just like, and again, like you said, not everyone's perfect, but it's just such a different argument. And also, like, again, he only used that now to defend David rather than defending his friend Erin, who
why doesn't he care about the fact that David literally did that to you? Actually, even
multiple times. And like, honestly, like,
David did that to you. Literally, you asked him not to post it, and he posted it of you naked.
And I got harassed like so much for that. They're like, oh my God, you're so disgusting. And like David's vlog, like, I guess like for being naked, even though he didn't show my nudity or something like that. I don't know if they talked about it in a podcast or something, but I remember for like weeks after people were like literally people on the streets would like tell me how disgusting my like naked body was. Like, it was so gross. Like, David was so disgusted by your naked body. Like, for like probably more than
people
weeks,
said
like
that
months. It was but
Weird.
like legit people. Like,
But that's great because you didn't ask for it. He surprised you. You didn't even know he was in your fucking bathroom listening to you
and
guys
I
have
asked him not
sex.
to post it. I asked him, and
That's crazy.
David himself filmed it and uploaded it. And this was like the Tana stuff. I asked him not to. So it was like, anyways, Scott's an idiot because Scott has nothing to do with any of this.
You want to know what other conflict of interest Scott has? Go ahead, show the photo, Dan. He has a fucking tattoo of David on his arm, which is absolutely hideous, by the way. David 420. It sounds like a biblical verse, the way he's doing it.
Oh my God.
By the way, is that the worst tattoo you've ever seen in your life? And he's got the tongue out and everything. Satanic shit, bro.
You sent me something yesterday. It's like, you have a tattoo of David? I'm like, no.
So I heard someone read that in a comment. Because Corinna has a David tattoo.
Right.
This guy, Scotty has a David tattoo. So I was like, whoa, this is like some Nexium shit.
It should also be noted that Todd and Zane from the Vlog Squad retweeted Scott's video. So like basically co-signing.
Oh, they did? I didn't know that.
And I was like, you guys, first of all, they're the other two dumbest. I thought they were the dumbest in the Vlog Squad. Scott has now that title because they're literally like a box of rocks. They have nothing to offer.
Oh, so they all retweeted. So they really thought they were clapping back with this.
Oh, I thought and even this like reporter I talked to, like this person doing a story, this journalist was like, oh, we thought the whole narrative was going to shift. Like, you know, because when the Vlog Squad talks, people are like, oh yeah, now we see, but like, it's just not the case. And I'm just happy that people's like eyes are opening up. And especially when PewDiePie said it, he goes, I always thought this guy was doing like shady shit.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too.
Because this is like someone who's not really dramatic or confrontational, and he's talking about that, saying that something's weird. It's like,
you know, I never, going into this, I really had no problem with David. I just learned about the Seth situation. I honestly didn't even want to talk to Seth. I talked to Big Nick because he reached out to me. And he said, oh, you should reach out to my friend Seth. He was assaulted. And I was like, I've heard about this Seth thing. I don't know. I was like, people are over the David thing. And so I just brought Seth on because I figured, you know what? Let's just talk to him. And then when I learned about this, I was like, whoa, that interview blew my mind, right?
Yeah.
And so now I've been going down this whole David Dobrik hole with like the puzzle and everything he did to Seth and everything he did to you. And now I'm like full blown, like, if they would have just responded and apologized and said they don't do that stuff anymore. But no. And that response, I was like, this is going to make everything so much worse.
David got a new PR person right when like.
Dude, he's paying a PR person for this shit?
She's the worst.
He's paying a PR person for this
Her
shit?
name's Megan. She's on the podcast all the time, so she's not like.
If you have a PR person and this was the recommended course of action, that girl needs to find a new job.
Yeah, she's like she's like this girl that she's like, 20. She has like no experience or whatever.
Okay, she's like, okay, my professional opinion is victim shame and attack Seth and take no accountability.
No, she reviews it. Okay, so me and Jason made a video after.
Bro, that's crazy.
She reviews it and like she literally was like, and so that's why Jason ended up dumping me, because we made a video together kind of explaining like whatever. And then she's like, take it down, her and Natalie or whatever. And then like Jason's like, I can never talk to you again. And then I went to the hospital and Jason, you know, did come to the hospital, and then David came too. I never heard from David again.
Wait, why were you upset that Jason and David were there? I never understood that at the hospital. Were they filming or something?
No, David told Jason like he couldn't talk, like when Jason broke up with me that day, he's like, I can't talk to you anymore. Like it's over, it's done. And basically David was like the person behind it, right? And so I didn't want to see him because I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like I didn't do anything wrong. Because again, I made the video once again to reiterate before I got dumped. Like we were together. I made this video while we were together because I was so pissed. That was the week of the Tana Mojo clips. And I was so pissed. I'm like, I'm not gonna take it anymore. Like they can't keep doing this to me on camera. I'm gonna fucking fight back on camera because they keep like making me look like a complete idiot, whatever. And so it all was from David. So when he showed up, I'm like, why the fuck is David here? Like I literally was like spiraling because of him. I was so pissed. So that's when I screamed and ran off naked. I'm like, get David the fuck. I was nuts. I was like, get David the fuck out and all that stuff like that. And David did leave and Jason stayed. Jason's like bawling, like crying at this point, like in Cedar Sinai, like in this back, because David came to the back like hallway. Like I'm in the hallway on a stretcher and David's back there with Jason. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, you're like, I don't want to see your fucking
I didn't even want to see Jason. I think he DM'd my makeup artist or something because I must have been texting Jason. I don't even know what happened, but like, so David was there and I was so fucking pissed David was there because I was like, he was like the root of all this. Like Jason's like, nothing, you have to apologize to David, like and I was like, I'm not apologizing for shit because of the Brandon Calvillo thing because the underage girl. And so that's why I was pissed about the David thing. And so then when I saw him, but for the record, I was with David for like a year and a half every single day, like Thanksgiving, all this stuff like that. Like never once heard from him a follow up. Like he knew I went to a mental hospital. Jason told him all this stuff. Never once was like, are you okay? Saw me in a hospital on a stretcher in Cedar Sinai. Like never followed up. Like he's the worst guy ever. So when he's like, David's like the nicest guy ever, never followed up.
Doesn't have a mean bone in his body. I was like, okay, Scotty.
And I consider David and I like really like
everybody has a mean bone in their body. You know what I mean? What is he? The superhuman god? He doesn't have a mean bone. He is a god.
David
by the way,
has an anger problem. He has a temper.
I totally believe that.
Yeah.
And by the way, Scotty, the most telling thing he said was that when you do something that upsets David, he doesn't get mad at you. He gets disappointed. Like, oh man, why'd you do that? I was like, freaks. How is that better? How is disappointment better than anger?
David,
you know what I mean? Like that's such a manipulative way and like culty way to deal with somebody. Also, why is David having this place of high honor in your life where disappointment means anything to you? Like he's not your fucking mom or grandma.
And David's like the youngest. He was like 19 when this started. So these guys were like 25. They're 30 now. David's 24. And I'm like, what is with that? It is like this weird cult. I think they're just so desperate because they literally can't make it on their own. They like have to cling to this. And I think they're just like so desperate to save face, or as I like to say, pick me. I'm learning all the Gen Z terms, the pick me boy. And I think he just wanted to like, it's like a cult. Like if you can prove you like sacrificed yourself or put yourself out on a
someone made such a good, insightful comment about the Seth situation. They said, of course, Seth never got the clout, just like this guy Jonah and Big Nick, is because people only get as much clout as David wants them to because he portrays Seth and Jonah and Big Nick as the punching bags, as the jokes. And of course, they're not going to be respected by the fan base. So of course, they're never going to get their own fans because people who do follow them probably don't respect them to begin with because they're coming from David. So it's like, I thought that was such a good, insightful comment.
That's the narrative for so long. Like, and again, I was like okay with it because I think I like refer to myself as a whore all the time. But like so many people that year was like, oh my God, you're the slut from David's Vlog, which is so weird because I was dating Jason, so I was not slutty at all. I was like, what the
you
hell?
were totally monogamous.
I was like, and that was like the thing they portrayed. And they're like, show us your tits. Like people would do that for literally that whole year of 2019.
So I totally get when Seth was like, I don't want people, or Big Nick said, I don't want people harassing me on the street for being short. That's just not the life I want to live.
Yeah, and again, like it was just a funny narrative because like I was on YouTube before them. I was friends with Shane. I was like all stuff. So like I was a different and so like that's the narrative he spun because he had so much power. And I'm so thankful that people are like opening their eyes like to this. Here,
you want to see what PewDiePie said? I thought it was really good.
Are people talking about this? Seems hella shady, dude.
He's talking about his puzzle, I think, in this moment.
I don't know, David, but he always get like I could be wrong, but my radar flicks up a bit. I kind of got the same feeling about him as I got a Logan Paul when he was not everyone hated Logan Paul. Like, don't get me wrong, his videos are really entertaining. But he always gave me that weird, like, wait, how is he able to get away with all this shit? Like, he's doing so much weird shit. Like, if I did that, I'd be canceled. If I did that, I'd get canceled. What the fuck? How is he doing it? Was this a magic song? Are people talking about this?
I love PewDiePie's a great guy.
Is he a gamer?
Yeah, he's a gamer. That was his whole legacy, is that he was a gamer.
The video he did about me was just like commentary. It was like how you do it. He was just like,
yeah, he originally was a gamer, and then he started diversifying his content.
Do you think he plays Fortnite?
Why do you ask?
It's a TikTok. Yeah, just touchdown Tomato Town.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with PewDiePie?
It's a game.
Oh, okay.
Do you think he plays it?
He's probably played a game of Fortnite. Sure.
I don't even know what Fortnite is, but I want to play it. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
It's kind of old. It's not really the end game right now. But we're not.
Okay. So sorry. I'm
just saying. You said you want to play Fortnite. I was saying there's just people don't play Fortnite anymore. Can I get a glizzy, please?
What's a glizzy? A glizzy?
Dan says don't give it to him. He's probably right. Don't give it to him.
Okay, can I just...
Okay, wait.
I have a side conversation just real quick. Just like, I don't even want to touch on it long because they are like so...
Go ahead.
They're so irrelevant. But like... all the Barstool people have made videos being like, Trisha Paytas has tried to cancel me.
Actually, by the way,
did you guys the video of you guys laughing at my OnlyFans?
That fucking prank he pulled on Seth?
I did not search this out.
What?
Like I hate this. I hate when... Okay. Also, this is like a misconception about me. People always say Trisha's in drama with everyone. It's like, no, I like call out shit for sure. But like Barstool Sports was like, I don't know, all the random people, everyone besides Dave Portnoy. Like everyone knows Dave Portnoy. No one knows the rest of them. But they all did these videos like Trisha Paytas tried to cancel me. Including Dave Portnoy on his podcast, whatever, because they asked me to come back. They asked me to be on the site. I'm like, never. But basically they tweeted me like laughing at my porn, but then they were saying
tweeted it at you? Or they tweeted the video?
Mentioned it.
What?
And then they said I tried to cancel them. I'm like, I responded to like a really mean tweet of you guys like laughing at me.
That tweet was so mean spirited. Because there was just no reason for it.
But then now the whole narrative is like, oh, Trisha is like trying to like cancel me and blah blah blah. Like we're allowed to do whatever, and it was gross.
With Barstool?
Yeah.
Whatever. Dave Porkboy's a fucking idiot. That guy's such a tool.
Anyways.
Literally such a tool, bro.
I don't like that either. Okay, whatever.
So here, another interesting insight. Cody Ko is doing a podcast with these guys, Josh and Lucas. I don't know who they are, but they were talking about the Seth pranks when it happened a few years ago, and these kids were so insightful, and they called it
prank he pulled on Seth.
They called it out for what it was.
Which one?
Like, wow, these guys are really
It's actually the most insane shit I've ever seen in my entire life. It's the most insane. Yes, it's real.
Wait, Jason pulled a prank?
No, David on his buddy Seth. Have you ever?
Is Seth the guy they make do stuff?
No, I don't think.
They make him jump off of stuff and hurt him.
No. That's Jonah, I think.
I don't like how they treat that guy.
Yeah,
Wow.
I haven't really watched any of those ones. The ones I've seen are the ones they make Jason make out with Seth, but Seth doesn't know that it's Jason. He thinks it's like a girl. Yeah, it's happened twice. Okay, and every time like Jason will like take
or something or
no, he's not. And so like Jason will take off his mask or whatever, and he's like, "What the fuck? I can't believe I just made out with a dude."
What do you mean? Wait. What the fuck? Like, wait, they actually make out?
Yes.
Whoa.
That's fucking fucked up.
Just wait until you hear.
Dude, like, what is the prank? It's like, yo,
you question your sexuality yet? You know who you are, bro.
That's fucking.
I
It's
love
just like,
you.
know,
Are they?
I went to this party and this girl, she seemed really into me, and she came to me. She said, "Hey, let's go in the back room." And I was like, "Yeah, awesome."
And we were
I went
making
back there,
out.
She turned off
Things
the
were
lights.
getting hot and heavy.
She turned off the lights, and she goes, "Stick it in." And her voice was a little bit deeper, but and then
the lights went on, and it was Jason Nash.
And David came out with the camera, and Jason turned around with my dick in his ass and said, "What are you, fucking gay?" and
You got pranked,
bro. You got pranked, bro. You're
Everything. Oh my
this was
God.
2 years ago. These kids,
Wow.
and so I was like, wow, people have been noticing this shit for a long time.
That's amazing.
Because sometimes I get in my head a little bit. I go, am I just overreacting?
Same,
you know what I know?
People are like, Trisha's bitter.
I'm like, what? But I don't think so. Anyway, just to give, this is
and these are
Josh
like young
and
kids.
Lucas Ovell. I don't know who they are, but
they're like young in the David Dobrik age range, so like it's like good that they're not like.
I was like, oh my God, these kids rule.
Oh my! You know what my prediction is Jason will be the next eliminated from the group. So you know how
you think so?
You know how Scott was saying, like, you know what? When people go their own way or they fuck up and they do something wrong, we distance ourselves from them.
Jason's in way too deep.
No, but now because Jason's getting like he's at the heat of this, right? With David, of course. But David,
he's going to sacrifice Jason for the
he
greater
already
good?
is. When you watch their podcast, like I used to listen to their podcast, and Jason was co-host. Now he's literally not involved at all.
They could just wheel his ass out and people wouldn't notice.
It's just like I think it's one of those things where it's like I
don't know. I feel like that would rock people too hard.
They're slowly doing it.
The thing is,
because it's no longer Jason's podcast, it's David's talk show, and they're slowly doing it. I saw it because it happened with me. They slowly do it, so it's not obvious. Like he's like a dying old horse that you don't want to shoot because it's a horse, but at the same time, he's in misery. He's in pain.
We're gonna turn his ass to glue.
It's expensive.
Right. Semen's expensive, not glue. We had this debate before.
But the semen makes the glue.
No.
Okay.
No. That's a different kind of glue.
He's just a dying old horse that just needs to get off.
Well, I'm wondering what is their next step going to be? Are they just going to keep ignoring?
I can't believe in this situation, they should have probably just ignored
because
it.
I was wondering if Scotty was going to erase the video. And because I feel like Scotty's getting so much shit now that I know what that feels like. And it's just horrible.
No, he's like posting on a story like normal. Everyone's just like posting.
Is?
And David too. Everyone's just like posting like nothing. Like, oh, it's just a video.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, James Charles is acting like nothing. He just posted a video, and that dude just literally just got outed for being a literal child predator.
Literally, he said, yes, I sent nudes, but he lied about his age.
Literal child predator. This guy should be in jail, and he's still posting videos like nothing. And the overwhelming reaction to the videos is like, all good. No problem here. It just reminds me of the Woody Allen shit that I'm watching.
Right.
You know, there's no fucking accountability.
It's so sad. It's just so gross. And then meanwhile, Chris D'Elia hides for like a year, and then he comes out, and all of a sudden now he's like back in like getting in trouble or whatever. It's just like it is a guy thing.
Excuse me.
Bless you. You keep saying it, but it does suck. I feel bad for guys.
I hate that. Listen, I say that, and I don't mean to say that because I don't want to make it sound like female victims have it easier or something. Like female victims go through the same exact thing as male victims. All this stuff, all this character assassination, all these fallacies we talked about, victim shaming, victim blaming, and stuff like the same stuff they're doing to Seth. But I don't even want to keep harping on that because I feel bad.
But I'll tell you what, in that same like on that same note, like David on the podcast and in vlogs have asked Corinna and Natalie both like how much money to have sex with Jason. Like he'd be like, I'll pay you $100,000. Like, no, that's not enough.
Really?
And he's like, how much? $500,000. They're like, no, that's not enough. So it's like he's asked girls. He said to girls like, I'll pay you $300 to make out with Jason, and they say no. So if they're saying that like with consent, right? Girls like saying no. It's like, but you have to trick like a man in the group to do it. It's like, and if it was Scott, I'll guarantee you Scott would have knocked somebody out because Scott has an anger problem and he like knocks people out. Like he's always like fighting people. There was a good vlog of David's where like it was Todd's fight and Scott got punched. This is like the equivalent of that. Like this is the exact same thing where it's like not his fight, but he's getting like the knockout, which honestly he deserves it because he's dumb. Like he's so stupid. Like Just everything about it. Oh, Scott's an idiot.
So
your music career has failed. So you don't. Maybe you're bitter. Maybe that's why you're coming for Seth. Come for me, Scott. Come for me.
I want to show
You're
this.
bitter. You signed a record label. No one's heard of it. No one watched your last music video. Your clothing line failed. He tried to be a fanjoy, which was so stupid because David Dobrik has but he tried to be a fanjoy by making people's merch.
Mm-hmm.
Failed. You know why? Because you never sent shit. I ordered from there. I never got my merch.
You never got the shit you ordered?
No,
from?
I don't even know what it was called. It was called some shit. It was shitty. All your career things are shitty. Your CBD oil is shitty. That's not a new thing you're starting. This investment on Dispo doesn't look like it's turning out in your favor.
I'm not sure that this is the point we're trying to make.
It's not a point. I just have a reason now I can go off on Scott because he's always been a piece of shit too. Like he was nice to me, but piece of shit in the background. You know what I mean? I've seen him just be a piece of shit overall. He's just so condescending. He thinks he's so cool. The girlfriend you have now looks like the girlfriend you had for 4 years and you dumped her and then found this girl right away. They look identical. What'd you do? Interchange them?
Okay,
Scott?
all right. Come on. It's not personal.
And his hair is frosted tips. You're like, oh, that's his natural hair. It's not. It's frosted tips. It's frosted tips. Scotty Sire hair.
Okay. Mine's natural. Unlike
your
mine.
Your tattoos suck.
Okay, all right.
The Cheshire Cat's not cute. Who are you trying to appeal to? Children?
Okay, all right.
All your girlfriends look young.
Not the point.
What's your thing?
It's not necessarily the point.
How about check your friends who dated 17-year-olds? Not even Brandon, someone else in the group.
Okay. Watch this video. So I don't know if you, David.
I hate Scott.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh.
I didn't expect we'd talk about this so much. I don't care about it, but whatever. Corinna, the girl, she I guess replaced you as like the.
She was before me, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
She stuck around.
I'm getting Nexium vibes from David because.
What's a Nexium?
It's this cult with David or Kevin. What was his name? Anyway, he was a cult. HBO did a whole documentary about it. It was really interesting. He would brand his initials on people.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So watch this clip of Corinna comes to him a long time ago and says, I need a couple $100. She was a waiter at the time. And David says, I'll give you a couple $100 only if you tattoo David's vlogs on your fucking finger where it's visible forever.
I decided that I kind of broke right now, so David said he would help me out, and I'm gonna get a tattoo on my finger. It's gonna say David's vlogs. He's paying me a small lump sum of money to do it.
$200.
What did I just do?
You just promoted my brand for the next couple of years. Granted, what are you gonna do now with your new tattoo? Are you gonna show off to other people how stupid you are?
David, dude, I did this, and now you're gonna call me stupid?
Yeah.
So, Corinna, this is a perfect example of people not wanting something in a vlog and him paying them. So, Corinna, this is on vlogs. Do you know the story? Of her giving head to Todd in the backseat of the Tesla, right? David filmed it. She goes, you can't use that. She didn't know he was filming. She goes, you can't use that. So he didn't. He's like, this sucks. Like, I can't use it. So anyways, he had to I think it's like $500 or $1,000. He goes, how can I use this vlog? She's like, no, I don't want it in the thing. He goes, how about if I pay you like $500? Obviously she needed the money at the time. And she's like, okay, fine. And didn't want it, but you have to force someone to do something. It's not consent.
Well,
if you have to bribe someone to do something.
Well, Seth said the same thing. He's like, I want you to take those videos down. And he says, okay, how much to pay you? And then Seth said, that's when I knew they weren't my friends. Because he just wouldn't take the videos down. He wanted to pay him instead of respecting the fact that those clips made him uncomfortable.
He's taking all these clips down, but he still thinks he did nothing wrong by proving these texts, which actually proved not. It's just crazy. But yeah, it sucks.
So that's that, pretty much.
Well, good luck on Dispo. Peace and love. I wish you well. Happy success. Apologize.
One other thing I wanted to talk to you about before we move on. Actually, two more things.
I can't watch. Do we announce we were doing trivia at the beginning of this?
I did. Yeah. Two more things I want to talk to you about before we get to the trivia. I want to talk to you about
beautiful, most amazing.
I feel like it's my parents.
Passing the phone to my beautiful, most amazing girlfriend ever.
I'm giving the phone to my super hot boyfriend.
Passing the phone to the only girl besides my mom and sisters that I just can't live without.
I'm passing my phone out to my favorite pop star, Noah's girlfriend, also known as Charlie's sister.
I'm giving the phone to a person who is a really funny girlfriend.
I'm passing the phone to someone who deserves more than a fake relationship for TikTok views.
Ew.
This is why you're really, really sad. And you're never gonna be happy according to your music, not my words. Don't come for me.
I'm so cringy. I can't watch it.
I feel like you need to lay off a little bit.
First of all, it's a joke.
It seemed really mean-spirited.
They're 20-year-olds. It's fine.
You have to give.
It's not mean.
It just felt like, I don't know, you're attacking the relationship and just felt icky to me. Because it's
so
like
fake.
they deserve look, they deserve love. Everybody deserves love.
I think so. I think Dixie like has a lot to like be humbled about.
Okay, fine, but like you don't need to attack their relationship.
I'm not allowed to make jokes on
It
TikTok.
didn't seem like a joke. It just seemed like
I wasn't like,
mean-spirited.
oh, this ugly bitch. Like,
no,
I
it just seemed mean-spirited. That's all.
Coming from you. Do you want me to apologize? I'm so sorry. You know
no,
what
I'm just trying to give you friendly advice.
It's fine. I totally get it. Maybe it was mean.
I'm trying to give you brotherly
I'm the new
advice.
Prez Hilton. I'm like a 30-year-old old bitch on TikTok making fun of TikTokers. But hey, can we make this?
There's plenty of valid criticism. Like, I'm not saying don't ever talk to them, but I'm just saying maybe.
I can't call a relationship fake. I mean, it totally is. It's sad that these people look up to this. I don't want to have people like.
I don't know if it's fake.
It's 100% fake.
Well, how do you know?
I know.
Well, who cares? Just let them have their fun.
What's the big deal? Is this a TikTok?
Okay. All right.
That's what you want to tell me about?
Yeah, I just felt like it was a little bit. I feel like it just.
I mean, if you're on the internet and you're like the biggest.
I know.
Like,
I'm not saying you can't
Ryland
say it.
Adams now, where it's like you can't talk about people, don't make jokes about people.
No,
like,
I'm just concerned about you. Like that. Like I just don't want you going on and on about them.
It was like one TikTok I made about Dixie and Noah. Like, relax. Like,
Okay.
it's a TikTok.
I'm just looking out for you.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know what that even means. Are you a boomer?
No, I'm not a boomer.
I love being Gen Z. I'm
not
so
even
Gen
close
Z
to
now.
a boomer. My parents are boomers.
Dixie's an idiot.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just thinking like
she's
for
an
your
idiot.
It just doesn't. I don't know that it
Don't
looks
dance
good
the N word
for you
after
making
Black
fun of their.
Lives Matter movement.
I agree.
Dummy.
I just say, and I know you have beef with them for.
I don't have beef. She's just dumb. Like,
I'm
and
just saying
you
it
need to be
doesn't
educated.
necessarily look great for your image to be attacking their relationship.
I don't think I'm really that concerned about my image. I think you're more concerned about my image than me. I literally
I don't
care.
give a fuck
Like
about
I
your
said, I'm
image.
up and down. I'll be down.
I'm just giving you. Listen,
I
I'm
don't
just.
care of.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
care.
I'm just looking out for you.
I can be canceled. I'm fine. Honestly, I'm
According to
kind of sad
Vulture,
right now.
according to Vulture, you can't be canceled.
Okay.
That was
right.
yeah.
I mean, eventually I will be, I'm sure.
No.
I'll probably cancel myself when I'm dead.
That's a cancellation. Death. That's the ultimate cancellation. Anyway, so that's that.
Dixie's, no, it's not just that.
Okay.
Dixie, never mind.
Oh, so it is that. So that is that.
What?
Because I said that's that. And you said that isn't that. And then you said never mind. So that is that. Capiche?
Also, Noah Beck on the
Anyone?
cover of that magazine wearing high heels and fishnets. That's not like edgy or funny or anything. It's like it's. Why did he be like, oh my god, toxic? He's not like. Why is he the face of masculinity? Why couldn't they? You know what I mean? Like just because he wore heels, like that doesn't make you like, oh my god, he's so with it. He's so open. He's so.
Hey,
I don't like Noah
listen,
Beck.
listen. If they walk past me on the street, I'd spit on all of them. And the way that I look.
Wait, you can't say that. Oh,
Because I'm
I think that was
Orthodox.
mean, but you said you could spit on them.
Yeah, I would spit
Should
on
we
them.
spit? Never mind.
Okay, then so
Should we spit on each other?
Please, if you fucking spit on me, I,
I
will
just got my
freak
COVID
out.
test today.
That I don't. Regardless of COVID, I don't want you spitting on me. Okay.
I like being. You know, there was that clip of Tana going around getting spit in her mouth, and honestly, if it wasn't COVID, kind of hot. I like spit.
Yeah, but we're not engaged in.
I'm engaged.
This is not the situation where spitting on someone would be appropriate. Okay. Talk to Moses about that. Thank you. Peace
Wait,
and
why?
Okay. There's one other thing. Someone put together a compilation of you saying,
Wait, what was I supposed to say to that clip? Should I apologize? Am I being canceled for it? I didn't even know that.
No. You're not being canceled. You don't have to apologize.
You just didn't appreciate it.
I just saw it and I was like,
You're like my PR.
I just don't think that it just looked like you. I just didn't think it was necessary. That's all.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I will take it into consideration
you.
next time I think about making a
appreciate that.
Dixie. I hate Dixie.
I know.
I think she's very distasteful. I think she's dumb. I think she needs to be educated before she speaks.
Right.
I think her parents need a lot of looking after and stuff like that. She's just dumb. She's just stupid. They still support James Charles, you dumb prick.
I
James
agree.
Charles is
That's
an actual
fucked.
predator. You guys were.
I agree.
Okay, and also.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Catch and Saddle Ranch if you don't want to be paparazzi. She'd be on.
Oh, the
podcast
windows were
and, like,
down. They wanted to be paparazzi.
We're just so sick of it. Don't go to Catch and Saddle Ranch if you don't want to be paparazzi. And the fact that you and Noah both say you still support James, that you guys love James, he's a predator.
Yeah, that's not okay.
He admitted to it. He admitted to it. Like, what? And you still support him?
Can I get a glizzy, please? I'm like at an auction, like a
So you
boza.
know-
I'm at a white trash
you know
auction.
who you can?
Glizzy?
You know who you can
Ian?
make fun of? You can make fun of predators and people who support predators. And Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck had said it uncatch on their little paparazzi that they said that they support James.
One glizzy, please. Thank
I'm
you.
an anti-Dixie D'Amelio.
No, just as it is. I'll take it as it is. Thank you so much. Thank you. Keep going.
Honestly,
go
like,
off, sis.
she also thinks she's a celebrity. I was watching a podcast where she thinks she's
Celebrity.
not. She's not a celebrity. She's not a celebrity. I'm sorry. You're just not. You're not a celebrity.
Paparazzi. What?
You're right. You're right. Good point.
Thank you.
A-list. Should we go to Saddle Ranch and get
Do you think people care about me?
Yeah.
I think you would get paparazzi.
No, they ask. My favorite is when they ask Dixie, Charlie, and Noah about me. I can't watch it because it's like too cringe.
I think we should go there and see if they care about us.
Oh my God.
And our Rolls Royce.
No.
I'm down.
That's my worst fear. I don't know what it is about like these TikTokers, but I probably shouldn't say this, but whatever, I will. Lair Ray DM'd me. Do you know him?
Mm-hmm.
He's a Frenemies fan now. He said he's been binge watching Frenemies, and he's like, "Wow, did my tweet really offended you? I was just trolling you or whatever."
He apologized.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy, from what I can tell.
And I said, "Hey, bro, don't hang out with predators like the Lopez brothers and James Charles." I did.
Good for you. Yeah, I agree.
You know, I said that to him. I said,
other than the fact that he's like best friends with James Charles.
I said, "You're the company you keep, bro." But also, thank you for the DM. Whenever these a lot of TikTokers have been sliding in my DMs lately, and I never know if they're going to troll me. So I'm always just like, "How can I help you?" Because they usually just say, "Hey," that's like their first thing. But I'm like, "Oh, I'm so curious. I want to know." So I'm like, "How can I help you?" Just so like whatever. And then I try and gauge where they're at. But he was sending me voice memos, so I feel like it was like legit. I don't think he's. You know what? I told him.
You want to watch this compilation?
I said wear a mask. Because don't throw parties. That's my critique on LeRae. Maybe
Anything
he's
else?
changing.
Any other critiques for him that you want him to know?
I think in general, cool.
Here's a video of you going for 5 minutes.
See me in the street. I will do video shout outs for your friends, whatever. Don't ask me to go, because I don't do that anymore. Like that was
Yes,
like
you do.
Xanax moment.
No, you still do it.
Definitely
I literally hear you do it every episode, and I just don't say anything because it's like I don't want to beat the dead horse. But you literally everything. Not that people love it.
No,
They're supporting
it was a
my
different time.
theory.
Of what?
Of you that you say it.
I still don't hear. I love Jewish people.
Here, listen up.
But I just love them. It's fast in September. You know what I mean? So you ruined it.
You gotta tone it down. You came over to my house. Anyway,
I love
there's
this
5 minutes
compilation.
of this. So
5 minutes.
if you guys are interested, it's on KM Sasaki's channel. So
I like the compilation. Oh, I just saw a clip beneath that. Can I just say that nobody really cares about this, but can I just say it?
Yeah. What clip?
It's not a clip, but I commented on AB's TikTok. So did you see everything's fine
Oh,
in the world?
oh yeah, I saw it. You made peace.
There was like 77 comments below my comments, and everyone's like, "Yay!"
Yeah, I saw that. That was nice. No, that was big for you.
I have a little bit of a temper, so I think I go off in the moment because I get really heated. I think if I let things simmer for a couple weeks, which I can never do, I think I would like not react so crazy.
Are you ready for Jewish trivia? It's time.
He's a Muslim, right?
Yes, he is. Well, I don't think he's like that's his background. Yeah.
You know what? Moses told me I can't wear Muslim scarves. I wanted to wear one. He said don't.
You want to wear like a hijab, or whatever?
I like the way they. Yeah. Oh, no, that's a whole.
That's a lot. I wouldn't do that.
No,
for
but
sure.
There's a story about David and Jason like ripping off someone's hijab. Have you seen that one? Like,
What?
Yeah.
No. Why? Was it real
To make
or
fun of,
bad?
yeah. And the girl like came forward to me and stuff, but it was also like on video, like in a
What?
vlog. Yeah. I guess they took it down. Look at, I think it's on video.
That's
It's, like,
not
real-
funny at all. That's so rude.
Yeah, she was like, I was like mortified, and Jason did it. Jason ripped it off. I'm telling you, Jason's gonna be distance next. Watch it.
Yeah, I'm curious what's their next step going to be if they're just going to ignore.
They sue me. I'm ready.
They're not suing anybody.
I-
Oh my fucking God. I know. Dude, come at me, you fucking pussies. I'm begging you, please.
You got me
sue
hyped.
me.
You got me hyped
Sue
for
me.
that, too.
Please. I'm begging you. I'm talking directly to David Dobrik, Jason Ash, whoever's listening. Sue me. Please. With peace and fucking love.
I love it. We're so like
I am
Jews right
so
now.
unafraid of a lawsuit.
Me
And
too.
trust me, unlike the last guy who went into a lawsuit, I know your ass has the money to pay for my legal fees.
Hell yeah.
So trust my ass that when I beat you for a fucking bullshit defamation lawsuit, I will be coming back for fees, bitch.
Hell
Sue
yeah,
me.
me too. Mia Farrow got $1 million from Woody Allen in legal fees. So boom. Did you see that episode last night? She got $1 million in legal fees from him.
Oh, I fell asleep during the last step.
Sue me too. You got me hyped as fuck. Sue me. Sue me. I want to show this proof. I've got these receipts. I got more receipts than I've even said because I didn't want to look crazy, but I got even more receipts. Sue me too.
I hope if anyone does suing, it's Seth suing David and Jason.
Well, yeah. I mean, that is like such a like. It's
People think that people are like debating if they. I'm not saying that he could be held criminally liable, but I am saying that Seth has a very strong case for a lawsuit of civil damages against David.
I mean, David's like admitted to it on audio.
Yeah, it's like an easy fucking slam dunk after that podcast clip. Anyway, you want to do Jewish trivia?
Yeah, and can I also say I lost 2 pounds by eating anything I wanted because I was on. Look how skinny I am today. Can I show people?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
feel very skinnier. Look. Wait.
What are we doing? Okay. I actually I did kind of feel like she looks thinner. I don't know if it's
pounds.
I don't know if it's the
No, this would make me look fatter because it's like clean to me.
but it's black, you know? It's
I
like Jesus. Okay. Work
look
it.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 2 pounds eating whatever I want. I had cake, I had ice cream, and I just went on the elliptical. I know we're not talking about weight because, like, ew.
Why? No, wait.
You look great, though. Honestly, you do look great. And I'm so
Really?
happy you're not on keto. When you announced that, I was like, oh, I'm so happy because, like, it's just not healthy for you mentally, physically.
Keto's dumb. But this week I'm back on the weight loss.
Just like low calorie.
I feel like I can't talk about it because people get so invested in it, and then they go, "Oh, he didn't do it." They get so sad for me, and then people go. I even saw one comment where he's like, "Ethan is so fucking pathetic. He has no willpower. He can't even lose weight." I was like, "Well, I feel the same way. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, dude. Trust me."
Yeah. Trust me when I tell you that fat people know they're fat. We know we have an eating problem. You don't have to tell us. I hate when people like point that out to me. I'm like, I get it, but also just trying to be a little happy in life, you know.
All right, let's do some Jewish trivia.
Sponsored by that and not telling me.
This is one of one, dude. How is someone with one item? One
I
glizzy,
had to
please.
like
Thank
block
you, sir.
your name in my comments on TikTok, not to bring them
Why?
up, but
Why'd you do that?
because on the Fashion Nova one, everyone's like tagging you and being like, and I was like,
Oh, you did the Fashion Nova? You blocked my whole name on your whole channel?
just for that, like that day, I put it
Trisha,
back.
you put it back?
But
Okay.
yeah, because I could not. I was like, okay, come on, stop.
Well, Trisha, Fashion Nova knows that I fucking hate them, so.
I love them.
Okay, that's fine, and I hate them. Here, I'm gonna eat a glizzy. You can't block my name. That's outrageous.
I'm gonna mute your mic. Oh my god, how is it?
Love it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do you feel? I feel like you're also just like happier. Like you're not. You know what I mean? Like you said, you gained weight on keto, or you just didn't lose any.
I think I gained 2 pounds.
Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really good. You know that guy that like invented the keto diet died of like heart disease?
Of course. I mean, how could you not?
Yeah, it's better.
Such a ridiculous diet. Can we play the trivia, please? Why am I sitting here?
Wait, can we do the bungee thing too? Those bungee ribbon things. Did you see that on TikTok? Can we do that? Flying bungees?
Can we do the trivia, please?
Okay.
Damn.
What do we win?
That's a good question. What do you win?
But tovu bara.
Is there some sort of bet on here?
How about I don't know.
God.
What?
Can we play the fucking trivia,
Your mouth
please?
is full of food and you're
Maybe
chewing
you should
into
just
the
do
mic.
the trivia, Dan, and mute my mic. How many times do I have to ask?
All right. You guys have your little whiteboards next to you.
Yep.
You're going to need those.
Okay.
All right. There we go. With Jewish trivia, everybody.
All right, everybody, this is the moment you've been waiting for. It's soup ready. I got to take like half the bread off.
I love that we have so much tea in this and you're going to call it Jewish trivia.
I'll probably add something else. I didn't expect us to talk so much about it.
Let's just call it like we
What do you
love
want to call it?
Jewish.
David Dobrik is a giant D-bag.
No. Jewish trivia is
The
cute.
DDD. David Dobrik D-bag. Ow, it's so... Okay.
All
Can we
right.
play the fucking
Can you
trivia?
stop chewing into the mic?
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Good job.
All right. First question. We'll start out nice and easy. Top level basic knowledge here. Who is said to be the first Jew?
The first Jew?
Yes, the first Jewish person.
Oh my God. Easy.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a guess because I'm not really good with the biblical shit.
I'm all about the biblical.
But I think I know it. I don't know.
Okay.
Ready?
All right, let's see what you got. Moses, that's incorrect.
That's not true.
And
Abraham.
Abraham is correct.
Abraham?
Moses!
He freed the Jews. They were all Egyptians before.
You just
just
solved
said
the
they freed-
answer in your own statement. He freed the Jews.
They were already Jews.
How could he? Yeah.
I thought they gave him the name Jews after he freed them. Weren't they Egyptians and they became Jews? 'cause they
No,
went
the
to
Jews
Jew
were
land?
slaved in Egypt.
I'm
It's all
afraid
part
not.
of the whole. It's the whole story.
Abraham had the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
The loser has to do something. I would
that's
say
Joseph.
Don't make it up now. Now you're like, oh, she's gonna lose.
something about Mel Gibson because he's such an anti-Semite. Like,
I know Mel Gibson. I used to go to his church in Malibu.
yeah,
You want me
he's
to
an
call him?
anti-Semite. You have his number?
I used to.
What?
Yeah.
Let's give him a ring right now.
We have to. The loser has to prank call him and say, "Hey, anti-Semite." Bye.
Hey, anti-Semite.
Bye. Okay, whatever. Next, Ethan's winning.
Did you
love
ever-
this game?
Okay.
All right, second question. Well, I guess
fun.
this one you guys are gonna know because we just talked about
Who's
it.
Abraham?
Oh my God.
What did he do? He's
He's
God.
the first Jew. Didn't he like kill his son or some shit? Or was
Well,
that
he was willing to kill his son, and then
Yeah.
God stayed his hand.
Yeah, the
And-
Bible is such a uplifting, heartwarming story. God goes, you have to sacrifice your firstborn son to me and kill him viciously. And he's like, all right, God, whatever I got to do. And God's like, boom, test you, bitch.
That's only Old
Psych!
Testament. No. Old Testament
Yeah,
God was
exactly.
mean. New Testament God is where it's at. So really, that's why you should be Jews for Jesus, because the New Testament God's really nice.
Well,
Old
that's-
Testament God is harsh as fuck.
Yeah, God don't play. God don't fucking play games.
So Abraham is God.
Bruh.
No. All right. This
You're
one's
not
a little.
supposed to say God if you're a Jew. You're supposed to be G-D.
No. God, you could say God. His real name is Yahweh, which you're not supposed to say.
Oh my God, don't say it!
Yeah. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm already losing.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
led the Jews out of Egypt?
Oh.
Take your time over there, Trisha.
Now I'm nervous.
Making me
Wait, I think
worried.
it's the right answer. Just keep saying the same answer for everything. The only Jew I know.
The one and
This
only
this time,
Moses.
Moses is the correct answer. Very nice.
We know him. We love him, folks. The king. Well, he wasn't the king, but he was the greatest prophet who never made it to the promised land because God scorned him after everything he did for him. Moses.
My Moses sometimes referred to himself. He's like, I was a pharaoh. I was like, no, you're not the Moses. He sometimes thinks he's the Moses.
Well, Moses was a pharaoh. Yeah.
But he thinks he's actually that Moses.
Do you think you're Moses?
He thinks he's the OG Moses.
You're not Moses. You're a Moses, not the Moses.
He thinks he's
Yeah.
the Moses sometimes. Sometimes he does think that. I'm like, are you trolling me?
He says no. He
sounds
says-
like he
Babe,
is.
you so do. You're like, babe, I was a pharaoh. I'm like, you're not a pharaoh.
I think he's kidding.
You don't
Well, pharaohs don't exist anymore.
I'm holding out that he's still a prince. I think he might be a prince of something like Dubai. And so I'm still holding out that he might be like really like,
Well, what does that mean for my wife, too?
oh, right. So maybe they both are
Let's
heirs.
go.
Wow. Could you imagine if she's like princess
Dubai,
of...
you're in the wrong fucking. They don't really honor Jews in Dubai, I don't think.
That's why they're so special.
Next question, please.
All right, we'll move off of the biblical stuff for now. We'll come
I
back
was
later.
killing it. I was just warming up.
Well,
on
we'll
that
come
one.
back to that,
Okay.
but I have a non-biblical Jewish
pretty good
question
at
for
the
you.
Bible.
Which one of the following celebrities
Oh,
is
got it.
not Jewish?
Whoa.
Which one is not Jewish? Ready?
Yeah.
Bob Dylan,
Oh.
Harvey Keitel, Bruce Springsteen, Winona Ryder.
Wait, who the fuck is Bob Keitel? Can you show me a photo?
Harvey Keitel.
Harvey Keitel?
Oh, Harvey.
Quentin Tarantino, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction.
Can you show me a photo?
Oh my, Dust Till Dawn.
Okay, chill.
Harvey Keitel's like iconic. You can't see a photo.
Why? I have a right to know who he's referring to.
You just won't look at his nose. You don't have a big nose.
Yeah, I just want to look at his big, beautiful Jewish
Your
nose.
nose is not big at all.
Okay, thanks, stereotype.
This guy, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I know him. I know him.
Okay.
Okay, so run me those names one more time.
Okay, the names are Bob Dylan, Harvey Keitel, Bruce Springsteen, Winona Ryder.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I'm torn. Okay.
Trisha, you should know this.
Wait. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know two for sure, but I don't know the other two. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
hold on,
Can I get a glizzy, please, out here?
No more glizzies for Ethan.
Glizzy?
No glizzies.
Glizzy?
You're being denied. Put the glizzy clipper down.
Can I get a glizzy back here,
Yeah,
please?
I don't know. I feel
All
like
right, here we go.
not
Here are the
right.
answers. Reveal 3, 2, 1, go. Trisha, you got it right. Bruce Springsteen is not Jewish.
Man, I thought he.
But Adam Sandler's mother thinks he is.
Oh, that's a line from this song.
All of those people that I listed
Bring it
are
in,
in
please.
the,
Yeah.
in the Adam Sandler Hanukkah
Oh
song.
man, your research is the Hanukkah
Trisha
song.
Paytas not Jewish, but I love to put some more in her. That's
Ew.
what he said. Yeah. What? I got Jewish on me every night. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Inseminated with Jewish.
Stop. It's disgusting.
Ugh, I hope I'm pregnant.
Anyways, what is the holiest accessible Jewish site
Ew.
in Israel?
Holiest what?
The holiest accessible Jewish site in Israel.
Holiest?
The holiest. You were confident. Yeah, you said this?
Confident.
All right,
Ready?
here we go. 3, 2, 1, reveal. The Western Wall is correct.
What the fuck did you write?
What did you even write?
Jordan River. That's where Jesus was born. How is that not
Excuse
holy?
me.
But not to
That's
Jews.
the wrong religion, dude. And I don't even think that's right for Christians. The Holy Sepulchre is in Jerusalem. Well, Jerusalem is, and that's one of their holy sites.
It's the #1 tourist attraction that the Jews profit off of.
No, the Holy Sepulchre is huge.
No.
That's where Jesus ascended to, or he was reincarnated, bro.
No, it's
No.
the site.
He
it's the site of the crucifixion, I
Yeah,
believe.
not reincarnation.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
The resurrection is coming, though. I'm very excited.
That's hype. Get hype.
It's coming. Watch your ass, Jews.
Oh my God, what do you think about that?
What,
All right.
The rapture. Are you scared?
The rapture?
I'm covering my bases.
Yeah.
Jew and
Well, the rapture and like fundamental Christianity, they love Israel and Israelis, but the root of their quote love for Jews is seated in something very sinister, which is basically during the rapture, all of Israel and Israelis will be annihilated. So I'm not a fan of the rapture, nor Christians who subscribe to that.
Well,
wait, I don't know.
Yeah, Jesus is just supposed to keep Israel until he comes back.
That's what I. But
and then we're all annihilated.
Right, but I thought it was just because the prophecy says that there must be Jews in Israel for the rapture to occur.
And
like it's
then-
one of like the prerequisites or whatever.
Yeah, and then we're annihilated.
Oh, I guess that's true.
But the good news
ultimately.
is you're not going to hell because Jews don't believe in hell. You'll get
Well,
some sort of
Christians
heaven.
believe it. Christians believe that Jews will be annihilated and go to hell for eternity.
That's why I'm both a Christian and a Jew because I don't believe in hell.
You got to pick sides, girl. You cannot sit on the fence on this one.
No, I don't believe you're not going to go to hell.
During the rapture, Jesus can be like, you fucking ride for me or not? Jesus looks you in the eye, dead ass, and says, you ride for me or not?
Yeah, but Jesus loves Jews. He was one.
Yeah, he loves Jews enough to send them to fucking hell for all eternity.
You don't
They
go
didn't
to
accept
hell.
them. He's like, yo, you didn't accept me in your heart. Sorry, technicality.
That's Old
Burn in hell
Testament God
forever.
speaking. That's
no,
not
that's
the
New Testament
It's
God.
not.
Oh yeah, burn in hell for eternity. That's
What's the
Jesus.
score? Who's winning?
You literally just said Jews don't believe in hell. That's the Old Testament. God, Jesus is fucking hellfire. Jesus is the hellfire guy.
Dope. Who's winning?
Obviously me.
Ethan's winning by 1 point. Currently.
2. What the fuck? You called crack? I'm up by 2,
You
Ian.
didn't get. But I got Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen. You
Oh
got it
right,
wrong.
my bad.
Why didn't you apologize? Unlike David Dobrik, say I'm sorry for calling you
I
an
just
idiot.
said my bad.
That's not saying you're sorry.
I'm sorry, Ian.
Aw. He didn't believe his
Okay,
hair blonde,
here
though.
here's another pop culture more related one. What country is the famous Jewish musical Fiddler on the Roof set in?
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Country, you said?
Yeah, like where does it take place? The story.
Huh?
Oh my God, you know.
It's one of the songs from Fiddler on the Roof.
Do you know Fiddler on the Roof?
I know it.
I don't really know, so I'm just gonna have to take a guess because I'm not all fucking Broadway like this girl over here.
It's about being Jewish.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking countries where Jews live. Was it before or after the war?
Can't answer it.
Why the fuck?
That helps
I
you so
deserve
much.
to have some context.
In what era of human history do you think that there were fiddlers on roofs?
Dan, I called you babe. I call everyone babe. Babe.
What does that mean? I mean, look, the war is in the
Take a guess.
40s. It could be
It's
before
really
or
not that big of a
after.
deal. Oh my God.
When the
Just a
fuck have
guess.
you ever seen a fiddler on the roof, Dan? What kind of clue is that?
Yeah, when have you ever seen one?
It's fictitious.
Before the war.
Juliand.
Okay.
What's the song that they sing? Never mind. We'll say it later.
Okay, I'm just gonna
If
write.
I Were a Rich Man.
Yeah, but there's like a Jewish song they sing in there.
They're
Okay,
all Jewish
I've written
songs.
an answer.
All right, here we go. Here's the answer. And Israel, Germany, wrong on both counts.
What?
It takes place in Russia.
I was gonna write Russia. No, I was gonna write Russia.
Are you sure?
Girl, you were literally
I looked
making
it
fun
up
of
when I
me.
was putting
That
together the
Jews
trivia.
didn't really live in
Yeah,
Israel
I think
before the
so.
war.
My pronouns are they.
Okay.
Don't
My
say
fam-
girl.
My family's Russian Jew, so you can take it from me.
Okay.
Damn, I was gonna say Russia. That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
they're not, legit.
All right, I didn't know anyway, so I'm not getting that.
I thought for sure Israel. Riley.
That's funny. You're getting okay. So I'm still up by 1.
Yeah, I guess the score hasn't changed because neither of you got a point
Oh,
there.
man, I
All
couldn't
right,
come through
here
on
we
that
go.
Okay.
Which of the following words is not Yiddish?
The official language of the Jews is Hebrew, not Yiddish. That's a made-up language that no one speaks anymore.
All languages are made up.
Dude, Hebrew. Okay, stop.
Yiddish.
Okay?
Where do they speak Yiddish? What country are you going to?
Yiddish is like the original Jewish language. Hebrew was just invented like 50 years ago.
Yiddish.
Mine too.
So they could communicate with each other.
Who the fuck are you to tell me about Yiddish?
Oh
Excuse
my
me.
God.
Take a back seat, girl. You're getting over.
Yiddish.
You still might be able to figure it out.
Go ahead, Dan.
Because Yiddish words are very distinct. So ready? Which one of these is not Yiddish?
Got it.
Chutzpah, bagel, spatula, schlock, or glitch.
The fuck? Say it again.
Chutzpah, bagel, spatula, schlock, or glitch.
Schlock.
All of those but one are Yiddish
This is
words.
like a fake language. The Jews did not speak Yiddish.
You are so fucking full of shit. You
They
literally
made this
don't know what the
language
fuck
up
you're talking about.
after the
You're
Jews
talking
were
about
freed.
Hebrew. Oh, you don't know
I'm
what you're talking
Hebrew,
about.
not Yiddish.
Hebrew was
is the
made up.
language. Oh my God.
It's the official language of Israel.
And
you know who spoke Yiddish? All the fucking Jews before they were mass murdered in Germany.
I do feel sorry for them. That is sad. That was a sad incident.
And then imagine you sitting here telling their ghosts
You're right.
that their language isn't real.
Okay, let me ask you another apology. Noah,
Go ahead.
Dixie, and the Jews that spoke
You're gonna
Yiddish.
clump the Jews in with Noah and Dixie.
Do they not deserve the same amount of respect?
You deserve
are you-
each one an individual apology.
Noah's a Jewish word, so he might be Jewish.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's kind of like an overlap there.
Okay, Noah's Ark. Dixie, not biblical.
God, this is hard.
Can you just guess?
Did you write one already?
Yeah. Hava, Nagila, Hava.
We got to put a time limit on this one. I mean,
Okay. Mitzvah.
whichever one
Hava,
sounds the least
Hanukkah.
Yiddish to you.
Yeah, just guess. It's like multiple choice.
That's your hint?
I mean, how else can I give you a hint? All right, ready?
This is so hard. I feel like this is a trick question.
All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Multiple choice. Glitch.
Spatula is correct. Spatula is not Yiddish.
Oh my God.
I
You
got
spelled
it.
it wrong.
Well, I got it right,
Shouldn't count.
so whatever.
They all have a ch in it.
Glizzy, please. I finished them all. Ian, can you make some more glizzies?
Oh my God.
All right. Moving on here. This is one a relatively easy one. What food is traditionally eaten in Israel for Hanukkah?
Oh my God. Oh my God. These are so easy. Make them harder.
You haven't got one right in like 3.
What are you talking about? Those were trick questions because Yiddish is not real.
Okay, ready?
All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. Jelly donut.
Jelly-filled donut, also known as sufganiyot in Hebrew.
Okay, one Hebrew word, you know.
Styling.
Whatever. I know Yiddish. I know shiksa. You know
Yeah,
that
you are
means?
shiksa.
People used to call me that for real, and I was like parents, and I'm like, what are you in the 1940s? Are you in the Holocaust right now? Why are you
Oh my
calling me
God.
that? No offense, though. I don't mean any disrespect to the Holocaust survivors or people who died in the Holocaust, the victims. It's sad, too. I'll watch Schindler's List again, I promise.
Yeah, give it another shot.
Movie night, when we have dinner with your mom, we all just
Oh,
watch
that'd be
Schindler's
fun.
List.
That'd be fun. It's a nice light viewing.
All right.
Score, please.
Ian?
It's 5-2.
Thank you very
Ooh.
much.
Wait,
That's a brutal
I got more than
massacre.
2. I got jelly donuts. I got Bruce Springsteen. I got Moses. I got.
That's it.
What were the other questions? I forgot. I'm sure I,
I think
got
she
another
has
one right.
3. Yeah, I think
She has 3.
Yeah. Why is it so hard? Every time we do a game,
I don't know,
I
man.
just don't know why it's so hard to keep track.
really
I don't
shouldn't-
trust your guys' scorekeeping.
I'm not keeping the score. I'm not.
No, I know,
have
but
nothing to
you've
do with
messed
it.
up. He was messed up.
that
It's
is true.
oh,
Yeah.
you messed up before, Moses. With Pizza's in Love, not this time, but before. It's just not. It's like, come on, you guys. This is the integrity of this game is everything. If we can't touch the score, what can we trust?
Can you imagine if the Moses fucked up when he was like trying to free the slaves and he's like, fuck, the ocean just drowned them all?
That'd be God's fault.
That'd be Moses' fault for thinking he could part a sea.
Well, they only went in it once it parted. You know what I mean? If God was like, psych, and then dropped the sea on him, that'd be
Okay,
on God.
true.
That's on God.
On God.
That one's on God.
Aw.
All right, here we go.
All right, so it's 5-3, I believe, right?
5-3.
Okay.
All right. So, at what ages do bar and bat mitzvah usually take place?
Man.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got offered to play a bat mitzvah. Did I tell you this? Someone offered me $10,000 to come to their
To do
son's bar
what?
mitzvah. I guess to perform.
Are you gonna do it?
Should I?
Is it in LA?
Michigan.
Oh.
I guess traveling, maybe not.
I wouldn't travel for it.
But if it's in LA, maybe.
If it was in LA, I'd do it. It's pretty
You would?
awesome. No, I wouldn't. But maybe you should.
We should do a duo. Okay, we could sing.
I don't do bar mitzvahs. Yeah.
Neither of you gave a complete answer.
What?
But I said bar and bot. Men and women.
Oh my god.
Is it not the same number?
12
Well,
and
then
13.
you just gave away that you don't know the answer, I guess.
It's 13.
It's 13.
It's 13 for bar. It's different for women.
Well, women, it doesn't even count.
We
Who
both
knows
get a point.
Bah.
Move on.
Now it's a bat mitzvah. We only know a bar mitzvah here.
Well, women. What happened to women empowerment?
Not in the Jewish world.
It is International Women's Day today.
Oh, congrats. That's exciting. That's so cool.
All right, we both get a point.
I can't be.
I mean,
equal, I'm
in
a
America, everyone gets mitzvah at 13.
It's 12 for women.
In my Hebrew school, everyone got it at 13.
Well,
Rewind the tape.
reform
I
shit,
just said 12 and
you know.
13, so I should get the
You
point.
wrote 13.
But when he
It
said
doesn't really matter. You guys gave the same answer, so the score doesn't actually move at all. You know
saying
what I
the
mean?
score doesn't matter.
Go ahead. That's
All right.
not what he said.
You're really coming for me today. Oh my god.
Well,
Now I'm
you're
rethinking what-
stepping to me on my turf, talking mad shit.
You're
Talking.
just jealous because I'm getting married in Israel.
I was married in Israel,
Mm.
so why would I be jealous?
Were you?
Yeah,
Okay. Can't argue that because I don't know what's fact.
I was literally married in Israel.
Really?
It's yes.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Speaking
I did start this episode by talking off how I had to get a letter from a rabbi to get married in Israel.
Right. We just had the conversation.
That was literally this episode.
I was literally thinking I should pee. I remember this
You
conversation.
were
and I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I remember it. Now that you said it, I remember. Good
Good.
job.
I'm glad you were listening.
You look cool. You look dope. You always look dope. Did you see all the TikToks saying how like, ooh, why am I attracted to Ethan in this outfit?
I did see a couple.
Do you find like a compliment or insulting that people
I
like?
think people are just goofing around.
No, I think no. You did actually look.
You look
really
pretty good.
Yeah, you did look like
in
you
that
look like a
last
Backstreet Boy.
episode.
I have.
But is that
I
an
have-
insult? Because they're like, why do I find him attractive?
No,
You like it. You'll take it.
no. I'm not used. Dude, the past since I've been like fat, which is like the past 5
You're
years.
not
I
fat.
don't expect anyone to be attracted to me. So no, I don't take any insult.
You're literally not fat. Let's stop saying you're fat because you're definitely not.
Well, I'm not like I'm like unattractively chubby.
You're attractively chubby, I would say.
Oh well, thank you.
A lot of people can't pull off being chubby. I think I pull off being chubby too.
Well, I don't have a choice. I'm chubby. So
We're
whether
more
I
of
pull
the-
it off or not.
We're more of the attracted chubby people. We're
You
like
think
the
so?
upper echelon of chubbies.
Oh, thanks. Chubby cuties.
I didn't know where we were going.
Are we chubby cuties?
That's cute. I like that. Chubby
That's
cuties.
awesome.
Can you make sure you make a double XL in our Frenemies hoodie?
Of course, we'll do up to 3XL.
Dope.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I'm a
Dan.
double XL kind of girl.
All right.
Yeah, well, of course we'll do that.
Here we go. Name the 3 largest ethnic groups of Jews in Israel.
Largest what?
Ethnic groups.
What is ethnic? What does that mean specifically? Like colors of skin? What's that like define? Countries?
I don't know how to more define ethnic group than
Because like ethnic could be.
like the difference between
Oh,
Moses
you're
and
meaning like those hard, complicated words?
yes. Yes, the hard
Oh my
complicated words.
god!
There's 3 sort of the 3 biggest ones.
Wait, 3? You said 2.
No, I said 3. And if I said 2, I meant to say 3.
He said 3, yeah. 'Cause
Wait,
that's what
what?
threw me off because I was like, I knew there was 2, and then I was like, wait.
Wait, what the fuck? You said 2. There's only 2, bro.
No.
There's 2 major ones. You're literally wrong right now,
Oh
Dan.
my god!
Even Moses is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know the third one?
Oh, maybe I do know. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So maybe that is it.
Oh, no, but that's the same, the last two.
Dude, you're wrong.
Yeah,
Bro, you're fucking
yeah.
wrong. Okay, 2.
It's just another name for the second.
I got it. Jesus. Some questions we got here. Okay, you ready?
I think I only got one.
I mean,
Dan.
I hate stepping to an Israeli, but I just looked it up. It's not the same
He's
thing.
not an expert on Jewish.
Dan, you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm looking.
It's Sephardic and Ashkenazi. And
Yeah,
those are the only 2.
What's the other one? It's the third one.
It's Mizrahi.
Yeah,
and-
Mizrahi just means Middle Eastern.
Yeah, it's the
Bro, it literally means Middle Eastern.
Sephardic and Mizrahi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mi- it- so
no.
What did you
Ask
write?
Eugene Levy about that.
Wait, I didn't see what you wrote.
I mean, I'm reading all
Dan,
kinds
you're
of...
wrong.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
You guys are going to get slammed in the comments because I'm literally fact-checking you right now in real time.
Mizrahi literally means Middle Eastern.
How dare you?
Okay.
How dare you like discredit them? Mizrahis.
I don't think anyone in Israel would consider themselves Mizrahi, right?
No, but like I'm Sephardic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The
So
terms
that's an insult.
Mizrahim and Sephardim are sometimes used interchangeably, although they mean separate diaspora groups. The Sephardi Jews community were formed in
Dude,
the Iberian
I'm telling
Peninsula.
you the way the word's used. I've lived there for 5
Just
years.
give him
I
the
know.
point because you love to cheat.
No, but he's. Oh my God, you're wrong.
Okay, man.
I mean, it's a technicality that's
literally-
not used in
no.
common parlance.
Which one are you?
I'm a Ashkenazi.
I'm Mizrahi.
You're. Oh,
I am
you're
Moroccan,
Moroccan?
yeah.
Oh, for real?
I told you this a million times.
I was thinking about peeing. Wait, how much Moroccan are you?
Well, my first test was 18%, but I took another test. I'm like 23%, I swear.
Moroccan?
Yeah,
Huh.
I swear.
You look like you have a little ethnic in you.
People always have said that, and I'm always like, that's crazy. That's what. And then I'm like, oh my God, I did those tests, and like, I'm like,
Which
Moroccan.
side of your family?
My dad's side.
So is your dad like 50% then?
I always thought he was like Hungarian, Greek, like Mediterranean.
That means he must be 50% if you're 20%,
Yeah.
25%.
But he never did
So
my-
that means one of his parents is straight up Moroccan. That doesn't make sense. How do you not know that?
Well, because I didn't know my grandparents on his side.
Oh,
They both died
interesting.
young, and so I didn't know, and so I always just thought we were like Greek because I was kind of like not stereotyping, but I was always kind of like hairy, so I always just thought like, oh, maybe it's my Greek
You're
side.
hairy?
When I was a kid, I used to have like facial hair, and people would like make fun of me for it. I was like
for
12
real?
with like a mustache. It was so sad.
Can we get a glizzy, please?
I wax.
No glizzies. Damn it. No, that was no point for Trisha, Ian, if I have to fucking spell
How
it
about
out.
bonus point? Name a Jew in Hollywood that's both Ashkenazi and Sephardic.
No.
Eugene Levy.
Okay.
Nailed it. Got the bonus point.
That's 1 for me, 0 for Trisha. What's the score? 7-4. That's what I'm talking about.
When
Next.
is the Teddy Fresh and Jew collab coming?
The Jew collab?
That'd be
Who do I need to
everything.
license that from?
Seriously, can you do a Star of David merch? That's everything with the teddy bear with a little Star of David on it.
I'm not into the whole. I'm not really into that.
But then you could wear something so people don't have to wear a tallit. Instead of that, we could wear like a little Teddy Fresh Jew bear. You guys got both Jew in you. It's great.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Donate to the Jewish organization.
I just don't like including all that.
I love a Star of David. It's proud. You know why I wear the Star of David? Because in the Holocaust, they put the Star of David on people to identify them as Jewish and like, oh, these are bad people. Now we wear it proudly because we're proud to be Jews.
Right. I think they wore it proudly before the Holocaust too.
No, babe. Wasn't it a thing like, put this on them, they're a disgrace?
Oh, I know that happened in the Holocaust, but people wore Star of David before the Holocaust.
Well, now we can wear this and not get killed.
Right.
So wear it proud.
Wear it proud.
So it
but
should
you're
be
not
a
a
Teddy
Jew.
Fresh.
You wouldn't be in a Holocaust. You wouldn't be in a concentration camp.
Where would I be?
I don't know.
Okay.
Not there.
I wouldn't care. I would sacrifice myself. If I could go in place of my fiance, I would go in front of him.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, it's so nice of you to say now.
I
There's
would.
no risk to your
I
life.
so would. I would hide him. That'd be the person I'd be. I'd hide him in my house. Well, I guess we'd be married, so he's not hidden.
Mhm.
We'd be on social media. They'd be like, we see him.
I wonder if the wife of a Jew I don't know that there was much intermingling back then. I don't think Jews married non-Jews.
Was it
maybe.
really that bad? Like it was like almost like interracial like back then, right? Like it was like,
I
ooh.
think I think the Jews just really kept to them. They just married within.
They still are like that Jew crazy, being like, we only want to marry a Jewish
Yeah.
woman. Okay, calm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, it is still like that. But back then it was even more, as you can imagine. Next question, please. Thank
I
you
really
so much.
do
Peace
respect
and
the
love.
Jews. I want people to know I really love them from like a place in my like gut. Like I love them so much. Or heart.
Gut. I don't know what the fuck you're. You gotta.
I just love Jewish culture. I just wish I had a culture. I really don't have an identity of my own. That's why I'm like trying to be so many different identities because I don't know who I am.
You're Moroccan. Apparently.
It's crazy.
What do you don't? What's the background of your family?
I don't know. My mom doesn't know hers at all. But like we do have Greek in us and we do have Hungarian and stuff like that. We have like that stuff. But I always just thought I was like nothing.
Why not
you know?
find about the Moroccans have rich culture
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. I
and
never.
their food is bomb.
Oh, I love Moroccan
It's
chicken.
so good.
Maybe I should cook that.
Yeah,
People want us to have a cook off because people are saying I'm a better cook than you now because I've been cooking.
I would love to have a cook off.
I feel like
we should definitely do that. I saw. Yeah, people
I'm
want
gonna
that.
cut
Maybe
for
next
you.
week.
Thank you, Binging with Babish. I learned recipes from him.
All right, next question.
Can we get Babish on the show?
Yep. Actually, that one is gettable. I don't
Really?
see why not. I mean, it's just Babish.
Do you know him, right?
Yeah, Babin with Babish.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Bibbin with Babish.
No, it's not
Bibbin.
Basics with Babish. Or Babinish Culinary University or something. Anyway.
Bibbing with Babish.
He taught me how to make a great bechamel from a mac and cheese, and it's amazing. Okay.
Dan?
All right.
Thank you so much.
What is the name
sorry, Schrader.
for the What is the name for the practice of Jewish esotericism that in recent decades has been co-opted by many Western celebrities such as Madonna, Ashton Kutcher, and Ariana Grande?
Okay, Ariana.
This is a weird one. You got it?
Easy.
Kabbalah.
Kabbalah.
Both got it. That's the point.
Kabbalah.
Yeah, that shit is weird, the whole Kabbalah thing.
It's part of your culture.
The Kabbalah thing is like a weird ass sect of Judaism, right? It's like kind of just odd dudes doing weird shit.
It's just mysticism.
We should get some red strings to wear on our wrist.
Word.
Also, were you teased as a Jew growing up or no? Not really.
No.
Ventura's like, whatever.
Yeah, there was lots of Jews. Nobody gave me any trouble.
Yeah, we never knew that as like a thing.
But I went to college and I met like some foreign exchange students from Europe, and they're like, I have never met a Jew in my whole life. And I was like, really? She's like, I did not expect that you would be like this. I was like, what? So
same. I never met a Jew until I moved to LA.
yeah, so that's super weird. But I think that's why the Jews live in LA and New York, because
Right.
it's a little
It's
dicey
weird if you're
out
not
there.
Jewish.
Yeah, it's a little dicey. It's weird if you're not Jewish. Exactly.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dan.
All right. This one is sort of a name as many as you can style question.
So good at these.
List as many of the 10 plagues of Egypt.
Oh my goodness.
As you can.
The 10 what?
The 10 plagues from the story of Moses.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think I got 5. Like legit 5.
All right. Are we good?
I think so.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, ready?
How many you have?
All right.
Well, let me read them off. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I guess we'll do one of them at a time.
Why don't you read the 10 and then let's see.
And you guys can see if you got them right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Water turned to blood.
Oh,
Frogs.
I got frogs.
Okay. So
it rained frogs.
Lice/gnats.
Damn it. Didn't get that one. Trisha, are you confused? Did you miss the point?
Oh, you're doing the 10 commandments, aren't you?
Oh, a commandment is not a plague, for the record.
He said Moses brought it down.
He didn't say anything about Moses.
You said something about Moses.
Oh, I did.
He said the 10 plagues.
He said.
Yes,
you did?
yeah, and this is part of the story of Moses. Yes. He brought these plagues to Egypt.
To Egypt, because they would not release the Jews.
This
from
was the
slavery.
punishment for the
The 10
Egyptians.
plagues. So I've got frogs. Well, clearly you got 0 right.
Yeah, I think Ethan's got this one.
No, that's not fair. I thought it was the play.
The commandments. Yeah, you got
She said
confused.
the plagues.
But I
What
said-
do you want?
I mean, what can we do?
Okay, so he's just going around discovering 10.
Do you know the plagues?
I know 10 plagues. I know 10
Do you know?
plagues. I know
Do you
10
know any of the
commandments.
plagues? Would you've got this right?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, the frogs raining.
Lotus, death of firstborn, disease, boils, bad breath, bad dick, and sloppy wipes.
I would have beaten you. I know more.
Well, maybe you should listen.
Oh, that's unfortunate because that
One more
was,
for the legend.
The question
the king
was
of
not
all
the
Jews.
commandments.
There's a reason people call me king of all Jews.
I think that's Howard Stern.
I think it's Jesus.
Oh, right. He's king of Jews.
Yeah, he's the king. But I'm here to dispute that title.
All right.
I'll give it to you.
Really?
King of Jews. No, not the game, but the king of Jews.
Oh, thank you.
I want to be the mother of Jews.
The mother of all Jews.
Yeah.
That's a pretty ambitious title, but I think there's a shot.
Really?
I think there's a shot you could recognize for that.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Dan.
All right. Just a few more. Here
I
we
just
go.
misunderstood for the record because I knew those.
During Rosh Hashanah,
Oh, nailed it.
when do you eat apples dipped in honey?
When
Yeah, when?
or why? Because I know why.
When? Even Moses is like, sorry? You mean
Can I give the answer? The answer is in the question.
during Rosh Hashanah?
But when in the ceremony?
Oh my God. There's a whole ceremony?
Bro, you get these. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Tell me who wrote this.
I think this just came from a Jewish trivia.
Yeah, I think a why is probably better. When in the ceremony?
Yeah.
Right before the celery and a second before the parsley and
So
the
you're
salt
saying you
water.
don't know the answer?
Well, you eat it with
Well-
everything. The pomegranate, the fish head, like you kind of just have it.
When do you do it? During the Seder.
You eat it after the challah on the first night.
Sorry,
I
but
made some bomb ass challah. Yeah, what?
no, there's 2 nights. There's the beginning and end.
Yeah, Rosh Hashanah.
This is a contentious question. Let's throw this one out.
All right, skip.
Yeah.
I love that part of it though. I love the apples. And
The apple and the honey
Mhm.
slams every time.
Mhm.
Slaps the fuck out of.
We had Rosh Hashanah together last year. That was when the beginning of the end where her family hated me.
Right.
Right.
To be yeah, we'll do another.
To be fair, I was an ass.
You guys know why?
No.
You guys know why it went so poorly? You didn't eat the apples dipped in honey after the holiday.
We'll do another one. We'll do another one. Oh, because your guys' mom is coming, hopefully, and we're gonna have a slapping, banging motherfucking holiday when she's
Passover?
there. Her cooking is like off the
Really?
rails, bro.
I'm so nervous. I'm so excited. Yay!
Nah, their mom's great. She's
Should I
gonna
say the
love you.
prayers? You think?
Of course. What?
Okay.
There's no rules under this house.
Okay, cool. Love that. I'm so excited.
All right.
It's gonna be so much. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Go ahead.
Just a few more questions. What is the name of the Jewish circumcision ceremony?
You know it?
Yeah.
Surprise. Bris.
Bris.
Oh, good for you.
You both got it.
Do you know how many days after birth? Well, of course you do. You just had a baby. Do you know
What? You didn't finish your question.
how many days after birth that it's performed?
Oh well, I did mine the day after he was born.
No, not supposed to. You're supposed to give it a week.
7 days. Yeah.
8 days.
Huh. I almost included that question. I was like, there's no way Trisha would know that.
Ah,
You think
I'm an
there's a-
expert. I'm
there's
about
a
to have
way?
a Jewish baby. We need to know when to get the rabbi in here.
I recommend doing it at the hospital for real.
We're gonna have a water birth at home, so probably not.
Okay. You guys, if that's what you want to do.
Well,
All right.
Not-
Who am I to judge?
Let's just
More
do
so
one.
this guy
Let's do
wants
one more
it.
question.
You want a water? Of course you do. Moses, you want a water birth? Of course you do. Oh my
Literally,
god!
and
You
it's
better have
not
a
a
doc.
troll.
You can have a doctor on standby. Okay, good.
okay.
Okay.
It's not a troll. Like he really loves water, and I'm like, okay.
You should take her to the hospital, bro.
No, COVID.
Oh, you can do a water birth if it's in a hospital. Then
We have a big ass pool, babe. We can just do it there.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
Honestly.
nice. Go swimming afterwards. Take a dip.
He wants a water baby.
Cool down. Yeah, do it. If you do it at the hospital, that's a fine way to have a baby.
Okay.
But regardless, that doesn't affect the outcome of the circumcision.
Right.
I would have a doctor do it.
Yeah, for sure. No, rabbi.
Rabbis fucking don't know what they're doing.
You want to do it?
And where did you extrapolate that? No.
Oh, okay.
The rabbis are like suck off the baby,
You can watch them do it, obviously, so they don't do that.
but they're just not trained professionals. Like a lot of times they'll mangle the kid's dick.
Okay.
I would just let
Maybe we'll just have girls.
at the hospital. They're really they know how to.
You're
do
an
it.
advocate for the hospital. I respect.
Well, you say okay, whatever.
I respect it.
Moses said you'll have a hospital water birth.
Cool. We're down.
Okay, good.
All right, last question. Here we go. What is the name of the mixture of fruits, nuts, and wine served at Passover?
What is what?
The little
like-
mixture of fruit, nuts, and wine served at Passover.
Fruits.
Whoever wins this wins everything.
Wine. No, what are you talking
You
about? I'm
always
way
do that
ahead.
on trivia. Like whoever
Yeah,
wins
but
this wins everything.
usually it's a close game. Right now I'm up by like 5 points.
Yeah,
fruits, nuts, and wine at Passover. I know this one. What is it? What? Say it again. The terminology. What's it
Moses,
called?
do you know what this is?
Okay. Can you just say that it's the term you're looking for, right? A term. Hello.
Yeah, it's just there's a term.
Fruits, nuts, and wine. Bro, what? I'm confused on this one.
Okay.
I don't think I'm right, but I wrote down what I got.
All right,
Say
let's see it.
Sacrifices.
No, it's called Haroset.
Hollow set.
Oh, you're on crack with these questions.
Oh, I love that you're picking up Trish terminology. You're on crack.
You didn't invent your own crack.
I think I've been saying you're on crack to everybody for like at least 5 years now.
Okay, I'll give you the credit.
I do peace and love all the time. I still say with
No, I like. I mean, you're on crack. I like that. I'll give you credit for that. I wonder if I can put if I can stamp Glizzy gripper on the hot dog. No. So what's the final score here? Do you want to do one more?
Can we do one for all the marbles, like for a winner?
That's nope.
Oh, I'm out of good questions. And
Okay,
you're,
we're done.
You're getting really
Give me-
annoyed by all these questions now. 'cause
I
you don't
wasn't.
know,
That's
so-
even. He is a
That
hot
question
over
doesn't
here.
make any. Hey, look at me.
I appreciate
You
it.
can literally just Google it. And I was right about that other one too. You're
Yeah,
gonna see.
I
Everybody's gonna
appreciate you,
slam
Dan. A fucking
Esh
Ethan.
bullshit.
You get so mad over nothing. It's literally Jewish trivia that means nothing. I mean, to the Jews it means something, but us, it's like we're on frenemies, you know?
What am I? I'm not angry. How fucking dare you?
You get so angry. You're like, no, that's bullshit. It's like it says it online. It's obviously something you don't know.
Literally, you don't know. I've lived it. You all don't know
Oh my
shit.
god.
Fuck both of you. I win. This show is over.
Wow.
And Moses agrees with me, by the way.
He's not the end-all be-all. Just because he's from Israel doesn't mean he
Well, what the hell do you know? And what does he know?
He's looking it up on
I'm literally looking it up in real
Wikipedia's a
time.
life. Wikipedia's a life. I've been in the trenches. Moses has been in the trenches. He's served in the army.
You have not been in the trenches.
I've been in the trenches. The
metaphorical trenches.
Yeah. The proverbial trenches.
Okay.
All right, we're coming up on 2 hours.
Okay,
We should
okay.
really wrap it up.
So give me the final tally here, Ian.
10 to 6.
Not bad for a goy.
Huh?
Not bad for a goy.
A goy?
A non-Jew.
I'm a they. Is a goy girl?
No, it's just
Oh my God, derogatory.
Is it derogatory?
Yeah, a little bit. Damn. Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty
can
sure
be kind of
that's
said in a
I'm sure it doesn't mean a good
way,
thing.
but-
Like, oh, look at that great goy over there. Yeah, that's mean too. People said that to be mean.
Well, you are a goy.
Well, you're.
And clearly, based on final score, you're goy
This
as
is
it
like the
gets.
first time you actually
Girl,
legitimately
you
won.
are a goy.
You are a Jew.
That sounds racist.
You call me a goy and I can't call you a Jew?
Jew is a tricky word because it both means it is the right word, but it's also an insulting word.
You are a Jewish. Is that better?
That's grammatically incorrect. We'll figure out how to talk.
Jew crazy.
Yeah, I prefer Jew crazy.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yay.
I'm not really angry. I'm just having
This is the
fun.
first time you actually won, like legitimately won without cheating. So congrats.
Is that
you
true?
have won.
This
Yeah.
is the first
What about
trivia
the
he's won?
science one? I
What
dominated you on the
science?
math and
What
science one.
science?
Oh,
You look
the
crazy.
original trivia one.
From
that's right.
from Orthodox to Nazi.
Oh my God, I love that. Do you remember Springtime for Hitler? Never mind, we gotta go.
I'm not actually angry. I just want to make that clear. I'm just having a good time out here. I'm trying to be entertaining. And then you coming in with your bullshit.
You look like Kiefer Sutherland right now. I love it. Lost Boys, Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh yeah, the vampire?
Yeah, you look dope. Can he come on our show?
For sure.
I love Kiefer
He's so
Sutherland.
easy to get.
Yeah, I think so. Or he,
Nobody's
really
asking
done
for him.
shit since 24, right?
Nobody's asking for him.
but he was everything on 24.
Yeah, that was a while ago though.
He's not a Jew.
We have 24 hours to put the bomb. There's a there's a jihadist trying to nuke New York City.
Every fucking
Yeah, it's such a stupid show.
so dumb.
So dumb.
We have to figure out how to defuse this bomb in New York City. We have 24 hours.
Beep, beep, beep. I didn't like it. Also, he's not like an action star. He's like kind of like he gives me like Chuck Norris vibes. You know what I mean? Like he's such a B-rate action star.
No, that's like a compliment. Chuck Norris is kind of iconic onto himself. You know what I mean?
He was, but then when he was like Walker Texas Ranger vibes,
Everything.
I
I
was
loved
like,
it.
ooh.
No, he was teaching people like not to do shit.
Kiefer Sutherland became the voice of Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
For real?
I was curious what he's done since 24, and that's like one of the only notable
We'll
things.
get him.
So there you go.
Yeah, we'll get him.
I feel like you're never gonna get a guest that I want. I feel like you're literally just saying this every time.
How many guests have we had on the show?
Dr. Drew.
No, he wasn't a guest. He was more like a. Yeah, he was more like a.
I don't want to guess until we get Adam Sandler as the first one, and
Okay.
then we can get guests after that.
Yeah, we're working
Okay.
on that.
All right.
Well, guys, it's been a fun, wild ride. We've said it all. We've done it all. We've talked about David Dobrik. We've talked about James Charles. We've talked about Moses himself, the great prophet of Judaism.
Val Kilmer voiced Moses in Prince of Egypt, not a Jew voicing Moses. How ironic. But thank you, Mazel Tov, Toda.
Toda Rabbah.
Toda Abba. Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy.
Toda Abba.
Daddy. All right, guys, we'll see you next week for another episode of Frenemies. Thank you for joining us. You know what time it is. And
Shalom.
Shalom, Shabbat, Shemuch,
Bo-Kato.
Shemutchin, Chicken. Bye.